Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Proving Grounds Arena. My name's Bloomer, and joining me tonight, I've got C-Funk
Hey.
and the incredible Diane on her very first broadcast here in the Proving Grounds Arena with us.
Hello.
Hello, Diane. Welcome into the family. We're so happy to have you here. Everyone involved in the Proving Grounds Arena already knows about how amazing you really are with Overwatch. But for those at home that maybe haven't had an opportunity to get to know you yet, can you just give us a quick rundown of your time here in Overwatch so far?
Yeah, of course. So I've been Masters for about 4 seasons now, and I've peaked at High Masters around mid 3900. And I've done a couple of VOD reviews. I've VOD reviewed myself as well as other people, and I've also been in a couple of stream teams. But saying that, I still have a lot to learn, and I'm excited to see what the teams are going to bring to us today.
And speaking of teams, we have two great teams for you tonight. We have Tough Luck and Illusion. They are both part of the Overwatch Tranquility community. They community itself is currently off season, but they are heading into season 3 pretty shortly. They do have two competitive tiers going on. They've got gold to platinum and then diamond to low masters. Last season, they had 15 active teams. That is amazing. And they have grown to 32 active team members. They are priding themselves on being non-toxic community and, really giving you time to individually grow.
That is so fantastic to hear, and I think all three of us can agree that sometimes hearing something, and I'm sure everyone at home can agree with this too. Sometimes hearing that non-toxic thing coming out in Overwatch, it almost seems like a meme. Like, what, Overwatch not being toxic? Is that something that we can do? But no, that is so amazing to hear. I personally love to hear that. I love to hear that attitude because it's one of those things where at the end of the day, no matter what tier of Overwatch we're all playing at, no matter what level of competition, this is a game. It's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be having a good time. And the number one way to, of course, ruin a good time is by tilting off the face of the planet. And and it's nice to know that they're taking that approach, an approach that we like to take here at the Proving Grounds Arena as well. So fantastic to hear.
And speaking of our stream tonight, our stream is on a 5-minute delay, so just
Yes.
keep that in mind when you're
Yeah.
watching.
Yes, absolutely. Making sure, of course, that no matter what happens, there is no opportunity for anyone to take a quick look and see what the other team is up to or what their alt economy is looking like, things like that. Not that anyone would ever do that, of course,
No,
but just in case.
never.
We need to make sure, of course, that everyone's playing it as fair and evenly as possible because not only, C-Funk Diane, not only do they get the bragging rights of winning tonight in the Proving Grounds Arena, but we cannot forget about the incredible prize pool being offered for every single one of our broadcasts this month. Every time a team manages to pull off a win, they're going to be taking home $30 for their team.
I mean, $30, that's insane. And it's not just $30. If you booked more than one date, you have, possibility at even more.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's really amazing is in our very first month here, and I mean, this is absolutely mind boggling to me. In our very first month, it took about 24 hours to fully book up. That means every single available broadcast date at the moment available for this month was taken. It was that quick. We love hearing that. We're so happy on behalf of everyone from the Proving Grounds area. Thank you to those of you that are watching, supporting, and getting involved. Of course, if you didn't get the opportunity to get involved yet, we would love to have you. All you got to do is join into the Discord, which should be actually underneath the stream right now. There should be a panel for the Discord. You click on that, you get yourself involved, whether you're a player, whether you're already on a team, whether you are a manager, a coach, it doesn't matter what your current role is. We want to have you involved. Even if you're not on a team, you're just a fan of Overwatch and you think you might want to get involved, we would love to do that. And then, of course, there is actually detailed instructions on the Discord that'll help them guide themselves through the sign up process. Now, that being said, we could talk about that for hours, ladies, but let's jump into what's going on tonight. We already said, C-Funk, an incredible game, no doubt. But what I want to do is I want to throw it over to our expert analyzer, Diane, to start things off. Diane, do you have any predictions for tonight as far as who's going to win and maybe what sort of team compositions we're going to be seeing played?
Honestly, I haven't seen any of these teams being played before, but if I were to take a guess, maybe Illusion. I know that both these teams know each other, so I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out.
Absolutely, some rivalry between the two teams already. Both again coming from that Tranquility community. Some good-natured, friendly rivalries that again is just phenomenal to see. Now, C Funk, let me go ahead and ask you the exact same question. Who do you think is going to take home the gold tonight?
It's a tough one. You do have, Illusion that has been together for 10 months. They went through season two. Um, they came out with quite a few wins. And I mean, then you look at Tough Luck and their newer team. They haven't gone through a season yet. So you wonder if the communication's there. You're not sure. It's such a tough decision, but I'm going to have to go with Illusion.
Two for Illusion. No kidding. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw the monkey wrench in our little conversation here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna predict Tough Luck, and I'm gonna predict Tough Luck is going to actually go ahead. I think we're going for all 5 matches tonight, it being a scrim. I think they're gonna go ahead and win the first 4, and so it'll be a 4-0. But maybe they'll lose the 5th map. I'm not really sure. But I believe Tough Luck is going to pull this one out because if you look at their roster, they are a bunch of ringers. They are 6 incredibly talented players. They have an amazing tank lineup. They have some of the best DPS that the Tranquility community has had the opportunity to see so far. I can't see them not winning, even if they have a little less experience.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen here at the Proving Grounds Arena, so we'll just have to wait and see.
You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong. And of course, we're all going to have to wait and see what exactly ends up happening. They are all predictions. We'd love to hear yours in chat as well. Give us a little bit of spam in chat. Do you think it's going to be the Illusion team, or do you think it's going to be Team Tough Luck pulling it out? Give us a number as well. Now, I do have to pull back for 1 second, just talk about something that we didn't get a chance to say, but C-Funk, I know you and I were talking about this prior to the match, and that's we have another little secret, little something to tell everyone, don't we?
We do, but here's the kicker: we can't tell you right now. You're gonna have to wait to find out till a little bit later. It does involve the teams that weren't able to get in to
awesome
book this month, but that's all I'm allowed to say. I can't say anymore.
The man in the back stopping us from saying anymore. That's all right though. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be announcing that, I believe, right around our halftime show, which is also, Diane, when we're gonna get an opportunity to hear more from you, and you're gonna give again that expert analysis. You're gonna break down the first 2 maps for us and talk about what went well and what maybe the teams could work on a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just probably going to discuss like the positioning of why everyone's playing, where they're playing, or why they shouldn't play there, their ultimate economy, and why certain comps work better with certain maps.
100%, and that is going to be phenomenal information for all of us to take in. I know personally I can't wait. I mean, between C-Funk, you telling me we have huge announcements, Diane, you're going to be going ahead giving me all the information I've ever wanted. This sounds amazing to me. That being said, it sounds like the teams are just about ready to go. We haven't even told you guys yet, but we're going to be starting things off on Ilios today, which is, of course, a control map. So let's get down to the action. Diane, we'll be seeing you in just a couple of maps.
Thank you.
We're glad. All right, let's jump into the gameplay. And here we go. We can see the teams moving into Ilios to start things off. And with this, we can see, again, it's a control match, everyone, a control match. So we have that deadly well in the center here. C-Funk, we haven't had a chance for them to assemble their heroes yet, but very quickly, before they have a chance to, do you think we're going to be seeing some boop meta, or do you think that we're going to be seeing something a little more standard, like a triple tank, triple support meta?
I fully expect to see a Lucio on this map. I would be surprised not to see a Lucio just because that well is such a big tool, especially for Lucio. again, you said it, boop map. Boop those heroes right into that well, and there's no way for them to get back out. They've got to start over at spawn and work their way back to that control point, unless you're Lucio.
Unless you're Lucio wall riding around that circle over and over until you manage to get yourself back up there. Of course, I've also seen some Winstons in the past, and you can see Black 96 currently on that Winston rather. I have seen people manage to pop their ults in time, jump back up out of that hole, something I've tried to do many times and have yet to ever be successful on. Now, you can see, guys, again, for those at home, Elusion, the team in the blue right now, Tough Luck team in the red. You can see Evo going ahead and saying hello. Just a quick how you doing to the enemy team. As the initiation begins, Sombra going for that hack. Zuby not quite managing to get anything off, but there we go. He goes and hacks that health pack in the back. Very low HP, but able to get out of there and heal back up. So far, no picks, but it is definitely going to be Tough Luck all over the point right now. Elusion trying to make their way, bully their way on, not able to right away, and you see a very early cap on from Tough Luck, but the team fight's not over. Far from it, as a matter of fact, and you can see them contesting the point. It's Johnny Booth moving in as the D.Va, trying to create a little bit of space and push Tough Luck off of there. Not able to do it, and you see the picks coming through now. The Torbjorn turret goes down, the Winston taking out the Lucio, Evo taking out the Torbjorn, and the picks are finally going in Elusion's favor. That might be enough for them to bully off onto the point, and you can see now just that last Sombra taken out, and they get back into their mech. Johnny Booth, that is going to flip over the point to Elusion after giving up 27%.
Does. And if we look at their ults, we do have Tough Luck coming out with about 2 to 3 ultimates this next round, while Elusion is going to have 2 for themselves.
You're not wrong. Although Zuby on that Sombra, that EMP, such a powerful ultimate, depending on how many people they manage to connect this with. This is going to be huge. And there you see it. It's actually, it looks like 4 connected. Massive, massive. However, the EMP does not get followed up on as well as they're hoping for. As you can see, Smug's taken out trying to use his ult by the Genji, but quickly res back as Grumpy Pants takes out Black 96 on that Winston. The trades are making their way on both teams. Valkyrie out from Veets as well on the Mercy for Team Tough Luck. And you can see the percentage just ticking up this whole time for Team Elusion, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for Tough Luck to be able to come together and make this work. That's a beautiful hold, a beautiful defense by Elusion.
It was, and now you just see Pharah doing some spam damage from a bit of a safe distance. Just kind of peeking up, trying to get their ultimate percentage up.
1000%, absolutely. So we see that chat currently rooting for Tough Luck, it looks like. It seems like C-Funk, they like my prediction more than yours, but we're going to have to see how the rest of the gameplay goes here. And you can see again as the initiation begins, it Smugs very quickly with a pick on the Soldier. Huge, huge pick. Going to give a lot of room for the Pharah gameplay without that Soldier around. Then the Lucio beat drop as well as Winston Primal raging. And now you can see the point does manage to get flipped over once again here, and now all of a sudden after it being at 82%, it is going up 36% now for Tough Luck. And the picks going back and forth one more time. Beats goes ahead, raises Smugs from the dead. Heroes never die here, but Evo popping off here, taking out the Mercy and the D.Va, doing a great job. This time Kingdom manages to respawn to take Evo as well as Ana out, but then you can see John W. Booth doing an amazing job, and it looks like one more flip, this time for Elusion, now at 86% and counting up as Tough Luck sits at 51%.
And you had to see that D.Va bomb. That D.Va bomb from Elusion was great. It took out 2 members of the team, helping to capture that point.
Absolutely. Now as the overtime hits, a close boot, but Johnny Booth manages to get himself out of that hole. D.Va managing to fly on back out of there. Here comes the engine. Kingdom goes ahead and seems to have knocked himself off the map. Not what you want to see in a final fight, especially one where you need to win. And there you can see Grumpy Pants on the Genji doing a great job with that Genji's blade, taking out 2 as well. Johnny Booth responds by taking Smugs out on the Pharah. D.Va out of mechs on both teams, trying their best to stay alive, and Hammond making his way back, and it looks like they're so close to flipping it, but they haven't quite done it yet. Tough Luck might be able to bully their way onto the point here. The numbers are in their favor, and there you see it. After the 99%, they do manage to flip it back over. Absolutely huge, huge plays by Tough Luck.
Very big plays, swapping to that Hammond, rolling on in, getting onto that point. Really helped secure secure.
It did absolutely indeed, and we can see now. Despite the fact that Kingdom almost falling off there, I guess did fall off the map. They managed to come back. That's how quick Hammond did. And as a tank character, someone who can really bully their way on the point. All the ults coming out though. Once again, this time you can see the sound barrier responding now from Team Elusion. Also, their sound barrier, the Dragons, didn't get as much value as they were hoping for there. But the percentage going up. They need to win this team fight. Both teams know that if they want to set the pace here, they need to get. And there you can see Evo takes out Genji. Grumpy Pants taken down, but Kingdom responds by taking out Black 96 on that Winston one more time. Oh, Zuby with a big play taking out Evo there. And now it looks like they're trying to cap the point. They're just not able to. Both teams at 99%. Very, very even numbers. A huge sleep from Smirk onto that Hammond. Kingdom in the back, not doing anywhere. But there's the Genji ult, and well as far as raining justice from above, Smugs gets a couple of big picks, managing to take that Diva out as well by booping her down the hole, and Juice responds by booping down Meech as well. Lots of people falling down the hole here right now, and the time of the overtime runs out. Objective secure. Guys, that's Tough Luck gonna start things off today after an extremely close first round.
That was a crazy, crazy close first round. They started out a little bit behind. They were able to pull it back, pull it together, group up, and go in and do what they needed to do.
Absolutely. And, I got to say, I'm so proud of myself for saying that I think Tough Luck was going to win it, because that went so back and forth. That could have been anyone's match. That was one of those incredibly exciting, incredibly entertaining matches where one cooldown could have absolutely changed everything. One cooldown could have absolutely changed the entire outcome of that. So really, really cool to see. And now as the teams are making their way out, you can see Elusion running a Reinhardt Zarya combination, something I love to see as a Reinhardt main. And then over on Tough Luck, they're going to be running a heavier DPS composition with that Hammond, one of my other favorite characters. So this is a great match. Very quickly, Smugs booping Smirk off the map, though. That's going to be a huge pick for against Team Elusion this time. But you can see now trades going back and forth, 3 on each side, and Black 96 getting knocked off the map as well. Oh, and a big play there. Lucio says, hey, hold my drink here, and Juke manages to boop 2, both the McCree and the Reaper at the exact same time. And that's going to give Tough Luck the first cap and an opportunity here to potentially run away with this.
That's right. Coming back into this next fight, though, it could be anybody's game. We don't have any ultimates ready except for possibly McCree's Deadeye on Illusion.
Yes, absolutely. And you can see now, very quickly a pick from Reinhardt. Black 96 taking out Kingdom there. Great team work, and they actually managed to get that first pick, which is going to give them a lot of opportunities here without a main tank other than Hammond, who already isn't providing much shielding for the team. That should be fairly easy. Oh, and that was an attempt with the Tracer Bomb, but very nicely blocked by Johnny W. Booth on the Zarya, using that bubble to great efficiency. And you can see a lot of low health members on the point there. Tough Luck taken out, and that's going to be the flip right there at 46%. They're just finishing things off now. You can see Veets going ahead and saying, hey, I'm just going to jump off the point here. I don't even want to give them an opportunity to take me out. Now you can see once again, as they start to move in here, I just want to remind everyone that we are doing a scrim match where the teams have decided they want to run all 3 points. They want the practice, they want the opportunity to play. And as, the beat drop comes out, and it looks like this is going to be all Illusion right now, getting lots and lots of picks. Kingdom, though, trying to just swing into Evo and take out the Reaper. Could be something, but probably not going to be enough to switch things around. And now Hammond trying to cause a little disruption there, but not going to be enough to change anything massively. Now, as I was saying, though, we are going to be running all three rounds in control map like this. However, whoever gets to the 2 first, so in this case, if Tough Luck manages to win this particular control point, then they'll technically win the map, but they'll still get to run through all 3. So lots of practice. And again, the picks are going both ways, but Veets goes ahead, raises Juke from the dead back into the match, but once again, back and forth. And you need to do a little more than this if you're Tough Luck. You need to start getting those picks in your favor. You can see they're going ahead using that Genji blade, trying to get some success there. And they do get 3. That's going to be huge and going to be enough to flip that point back over after giving up 77% to Elusion. And now ticking back up, already up to 51% thanks to their initial cap.
And you can see that Tough Luck has that Somber EMP. That is such a big ultimate to have, so useful in taking those shields down. Reinhardt is left with, nothing but
and there the EMP is. It's a 5-person EMP. Only Ana managing to miss it, and Black 96 take out very quickly from the follow-up. Great job. Great job there by Tough Luck to follow up there. However, look at that. All of a sudden, Elusion gets 3 back their own way, and, well, it's going to be a little too late, it looks like, as we once again look in, and we'll both have 2 people now left on the point. You can see Smirk trying hard to keep his team up and alive from that distance, having to move on to the point though now. And it is going to be enough, it looks like. Only Doomfist left for Tough Luck at the moment. And that is, see you later. You can see now Mercy and Genji not really wanting to get on the point. They did manage to get Hammond on there, though, trying to stall this out. They get it to 99%, which they have to be happy about, but you got to wonder if they're just going to back out now and, yes, regroup, because they know that's over. The Shatter coming out as well. Shatter from Black trying to catch a few extra people. Takes Juke out, and that's going to be a regroup.
And John Booth in his Zarya is literally just melting people, fully charged. And he also has that Graviton, which is ready to go. It's just a matter of when they're going to drop it.
Yes,
All right, and coming in, we do have so many picks going. Oh my goodness.
So much happening right now. And there's the beat job trying to keep the team alive. And it's going to be enough, it looks like. It looks like Sifa, Canadian Internet, coming in strong there for a moment. It looks like it is Elusion that manages to get that one 100% to 99. These matches couldn't get any closer, could they?
You know, Bloomer, I was about to tell you not to count your chickens before they hatch. You know, you were all like, hey, I made the right pick.
Well, between between yourself and our expert analysis, Diane, both calling that you think Elusion was going to pull it off. I was like, I have to go my own way. I have to believe in the heart of the cards. And I said, hey, it's got to be Tough Luck. That was close. This is starting to look like one of those matches that could really and truthfully go either way. And this is the sort of Overwatch I know I love to watch, and I know you love to watch as well, C-Funk.
Oh, yeah. It just gets so exciting. You know, seeing that 99 to 99 couldn't get any more intense.
And this is an interesting map because you can see both teams running the Diva Winston combinations, a little more of a dive heavy composition, and the Widowmakers. They love Widow on this map, a character I've never been able to play because, well, it requires mechanical skill, something I just never had the grace to have. And you can see a very early pick onto Shadow Devil the Pharah, but rezzed quickly, and it's Grumpy Pants winning that Widow duel out this time, and now just getting free reign, taking out the Pharah as well again. Zuby takes out Black, it's 96, and that's going to be enough that Tough Luck gets a early, strong cap on that fight.
And this ult percentage still looking the same across the board. No one's really going to have their ultimate coming in for this next fight. They might be doing a little bit of, peekaboo just to try and get those ults up.
Absolutely. You can see Grumpy Pants getting very close to landing those shots, but taken out this time by Shadow Devil on that Doomfist. Doomfist doing an amazing job getting in close on that Widow, taking him out with the uppercut. And now you can see the teams are once again kind of doing a little bit of back and forth dancing here, trying to make some room are the tanks, but not. Oh, that's a big one though. Evo taking out Kingdom on the monkey there on Winston, and then Shadow Devil following up, taking out Beats with that one punch move. Unbelievable power from the Doomfist. High risk, high reward, and so far doing a great job. And now all the picks are going in Elusion's favor. You can see it looks like they're going to be flipping this point, no problems whatsoever, at exactly 50% Tough Luck.
And it looks like Mercy was helping out just a little bit. Everybody loves to see a battle Mercy, why not?
Battle Mercy is best Mercy. I've always heard that. Now you can see Doomfist having to try and group back up with the team. Doesn't want to get caught out there and knows what can happen. But that Lucio all by themselves. Juke take it out. There comes the Genji blade. Smugs managed to take out Meech on the Ana. Kingdom following up and taking out Smirk. That's going to be huge. Elusion down 2 healers. There comes the Diva Bomb from Johnny, though. No one connecting. No one connecting. Smugs took out the Widow Evo, and now Kingdom taking out Black. You don't want to lose that main tank, that's for sure. But Shadow Devil taking out Grumpy Pants on the Widow, and you can see a massive sleeps coming out. Juke going ahead, booping the Doomfist off the map, and a flip over again. This time, Tough Luck getting control of it, and Elusion having just 41%, so doing a great job there. But still, Tough Luck able to counter and flip the point back in their favor. Initiation very quick this time. Tough Luck pushing in forward, trying to hold as much space as they can, make them hold on to as much or fight for every inch of ground that they can get. But it is Shadow Devil taking a pick on Smugs on that Genji. There comes the Lucio beat drop. Once again, that sound barrier give Tough Luck a little bit of extra shields. And Kingdom decides, hey, it's time for a Primal Rage Angry Monkey. But Anna says, nope, not on my watch. Sleeps him. He's down. And Shadow Devil manages to taking out the Anna. Beats going down as Black is taken out by takes out Grumpy Pants rather. Smirk responds, takes out Kingdom, and Evo on Smugs as well. A lot of picks going Illusion's direction right now. You can see it looks like Tough Luck just trying to stall this one out to at least the 99, and they should be able to do that before they have to pull back and regroup once again. And there you can see that's going to be it. 99% as the point flips back to Illusion's favor.
And I do have to say, I think this D.Va has Lucio's number. I think I've seen John Booth kill Juke there a few times, if I'm not mistaken. But
at least once or twice.
Coming into this next fight, we do have our ultimate economy looking really good on Tough Luck's in their favor.
Yes, 1000%. And you can hear, there comes the Genji Blade as well as that nano boost. Absolutely massive potential. But so far, not going to happen because Transcendence blocks all that damage. Although now you can see Illusion doing a great job getting a couple of picks. Juke responds by booping Shadow Devil off the map. But Evo responds, oh, and a big D.Va bomb, managing to take out both Juke and the D.Va from Mech. And Evo follows up very quickly. One shot on that mini D.Va, and Zuby's taken out. And you can see it looks like Illusion holds on with a strong defense. And, well, alt economy not as strong in their favor as I'm sure they'd like to going into this last fight.
No, but Doomfist, you got to watch out for that meteor strike.
Oh, very, very quick pick from Zuby onto Shadow Devil. Doomfist taken out as we're talking about it. And now you can see, once again, trades going back and forth. 2 down on both teams. Now Juke takes John W. Booth out of the mech. And Zuby follows up, taking John W. Booth, the D.Va, out of the fight entirely. Now you can see it's so close to flipping the point, but doesn't quite manage to do it yet. 2 and 3 on the point. It's looking good for Tough Luck right now, but is it looking good enough? It's hard to say. That D.Va bomb out does not connect with anyone. 1 on the point for both teams, and now it is looking absolutely fantastic. If you're an Illusion fan, they're all over that point right now. They're trying to just focus fire, get people down. Smirk now has Tranquility that they can rely on as well. Numbers going more and more in their favor as you see the picks going. D.Va going down. Now you can see Hammond's on both teams down. And there you have it. Objective secure. Objective secure. And Smirk dropping that Transcendence at the end, just as if to prove a point. And that's going to be it there, folks. It looks like, despite my best of predictions, and we're just waiting for, it looks like the background people to sort things out for us there. But despite my best of predictions, C-Funk, it looks like, I never like to admit this, but it looks like you were right and I was wrong.
I mean, I've said it before, but your girl might be psychic.
I've always said that. Now, it sounds like we are having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I apologize to those of you at home that are staring at something that probably you shouldn't be staring at. But know that both C-Funk and myself are here ready to chat and talk about what we just saw. Now, an absolute slobber knocker of a match there. Let me go ahead and say it. Illusion did pull it out in the end, but all 3 control points, managing to make it to a 99-99 overtime. How often do you get to see that?
I was just about to say, I don't know if we've seen that in the TPG arena. I don't know if I've seen it really in any match, the 99-99, all 3 maps through. That was Exhilarating.
Exhilarating is absolutely, I think, the right word to use there. Like I was saying during the match, that was so close that at any time a cooldown that maybe got wasted and or didn't quite get the effectiveness that it needed, or maybe a cooldown that did a great job, an anti-nade that landed on 2, 3+ people, that was the difference maker in so many fights, great sleeps and all sorts of things, that those one little things that you might think are inconsequential in your day-to-day games, like, oh man, I missed a sleep, that's fine, like I'll get it next time. Those were the difference makers. And that shows you again, when you're talking about people playing at this level, at this tier of Overwatch, how minute little either mistakes or big moments where you just absolutely pop off can change the course of the entire match and potentially the whole night.
It's so true. And even if one member is out of place, you're going to get punished for it. The other team is going to recognize it, and they are going to straight up punish you. You are just one, inch too far forward, and you can say, "Oh, bye. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Like, I'll be back
Exactly.
soon."
I'll be back as soon as my little legs can carry me from spawn. Exactly. And we always like to infamously refer to a diva slipping off the map. That's one of our absolute favorites, because you never know, right? 1 foot out of position and all of a sudden a team fight changes. It's absolute pandemonium. And let me tell you, casting that match, if that is a sign of the rest of tonight, wow, are you kidding me right now, Steve?
Sign me up. I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. That was absolutely textbook beautiful Overwatch to watch, to play, and to take a key out of your book. That was just pure excitement.
It was. And the fact that we weren't seeing just, the usual, the fact that we were seeing a whole bunch of DPS characters and,
Yes.
people just mixing it up. I personally love to see that. I love, that we've got new metas coming out as we speak. So
You're definitely not wrong. And as things change, of course, we're going to be seeing more and more things showing up, different heroes that maybe haven't been seen as much. But that is one of the great things of TPG Arena, the Proving Grounds. It's a situation where we see often teams experimenting, trying out things that maybe aren't as meta as we've seen in the past. And then other times, of course, they are sticking directly to it. So we have a really amazing variety here of different team compositions and different things. And well, I know, again, I'm thrilled to have been part of that. Again, there were just so many awesome plays there along the way. I mean, I'm trying to think of specific ones to talk about, but
there were
I mean,
so many great. I mean, you can't even pick out one specific person's place just because they all did such a great job. I was watching Zarya's on both teams, just full power, melting people. I mean, causing real problems.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. And I got to give a quick shout out as well to Rock Jumper over on Tough Luck, playing that main tank role. I love main tank gameplay. Again, that is what I typically play when I'm struggling my way through Platinum Overwatch. And it's just so neat to watch someone with a little more skill than myself, a little more skill than yours truly in the actual game. And I love to watch that. And he was causing all sorts of disruptions. And I kept seeing his name on the kill feed. It was really cool to see. I'm still going to go ahead. I'm still going to call it. I'm saying Tough Luck is going to win this next map, and I think Tough Luck is still going to find a way to pull it out. I believe in them. C-Funk, are you changing your tune, or do you think you're still believing in Illusion?
I still believe in Illusion. I believe they've had maybe just a little bit more time to work together. Again, they have gone through. Let me look back at my notes real fast. They have already gone through season 2 at the Overwatch Tranquility community, and they're headed into season 3. So that's about 2 seasons, 10 months together. And Tough Luck is just now coming together for season 3. So maybe that has a part here, maybe not so much, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, you're not wrong that Overwatch, it is such a team-based game, and communication goes so far. The closer the team is, the better or more likely they are to do well. And you might be right here that communication might be just enough. However, I stand by. Between we've got Smugs over on Tough Luck, who was the actual MVP of the second season in the Overwatch Tranquility community.
True.
So they've got incredible DPS characters. Again, the main tanking and the off tanking as well. The tanking lineup in general has been incredible. The heals have been very, very strong. I believe in them. And we just got word from the back because the loser is going to be choosing the maps after they're doing the maps as we go. We just got word that it's going to be Kings Row, a hybrid map that we're going into, C-Funk.
And I know one of your personal favorites.
Yes, it is. Not only one of the original maps, but a map that Reinhardt has always been traditionally very strong on. And I don't think it's any secret to anyone who's watched TPG Arena in the past that I love good Reinhardt gameplay. It's fantastic. It's a mental battle. It's not necessarily who has the quickest reactions, although there is that as well, despite what some people will tell you. But there's so much about ult economy and tracking different cooldowns and understanding where your team are, even though you can't see them. You almost have to imagine that top-down view the entire time, which is, again, it's just a totally different aspect of Overwatch that so many people kind of forget about and they don't necessarily see in the day-to-day.
So for this next map, Kings Row, what heroes and what combination of heroes together would you actually like to see?
Well, I definitely would like to see my Reinhardt Zarya gameplay. Absolutely. That being said, we saw recently, and I hope that you remember this as well. We saw a team on the attack begin with 5 snipers and a Mercy, I believe, in order to try and get an early pick. I gotta tell you, I know
from spawn, but
yeah,
I do remember those.
I know we're not going to see that. That's not really a viable composition for a long term in the map. But I got to tell you, I just about lost it when I saw that last time. I thought that was so amazing to see. I was so hopeful that they get picked. Now, they didn't in that particular situation. But hey, I just want to see that happen until it happens.
Yeah.
Just something different, right? Something unique.
I would still like to see, a Widow or like an Ashe on the first part of this map. Maybe once we get into, the alleyways and stuff, maybe not so much, but at least in the beginning to help out your team just from, spawn.
Absolutely. It's always great to see a hero like Widow making their way in, whether it's in for the full map or just, like you said, an early pick on point A, try and get themselves situated properly, ready to get that advantage, and then a quick swap over. It's just great to see it. That being said, I do believe our teams are ready, C-Funk. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you're ready,
teams are ready, and you're ready, right?
I'm ready. I'm ready all the time. And I hope you at home are ready as well. Guys, let's go into Kings Row, and we'll join in with the action. And here we can see, once again, so everybody who is just joining us right now, my name's Bloomer, and joining me is the lovely C-Funk. We are joining in a match against Elusion versus Tough Luck, rather, for the Overwatch Tranquility community. Both of these teams very, very good, averaging about 3.3k SR. Very close first match. However, it went to Elusion, a control map, Ilios, the first one. And now we're joining into Kings Row, a hybrid map.
And you have to remember, these teams, this is not the first time they have, gone up against each other. They are part of this same community. They are part of the Overwatch Tranquility community. They do matchups all the time against each other. There's a little bit of a rivalry there. So, a little bit more on the line for them.
Absolutely. Not only for the bragging rights of winning in their first match in the Proving Grounds Arena, but that incredible prize pool that we're offering for this month and this month only. And that's the winning team going to get some cold hard cash, C-Funk.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I've never been one to say no to free money for playing Overwatch. So, both teams wanting to win.
If only someone would offer me free money for playing Overwatch.
That's what I was trying to imply, like it's ever happened for me before, but obviously not so much. For some reason, nobody wants my Platinum Reinhardt play on their team. I'm waiting for a team to sign me. We said it before, and you can see Reinhardt and Zarya on both teams. A very standard composition coming out. And once again, it's Elusion in the blue on defense to start things off. And in the red, we got Team Tough Luck bullying their way on. You can see trying very hard to make that space, doing an awesome job so far of it. So far, nobody going picked though, and both Reinhardts trying their best to win that shield battle. Very, very low is Black, but manages to stay up on Illusion. Not for long though, and there you can see Kingdom manages to take him out. A great job by the team, and they are just bullying their way on, and you can see now as the Tough Luck is just pushing them further and further back. They're going to go ahead, get a few picks, and on not only try and stagger out Illusion as best they can, but very easily cap that point A. And now once again, Rock Jumper is moving up with his Zarya in tow, looking to try and get a few extra picks and a little extra space. The rally popped out as well from Brig. Very cool to see. Smugs is saying, hey, let's commit to this. And you can see now that, Zarya grab comes out, as does the Zenyatta trans and the Brigitte rally from Illusion, and it's going back and forth. So far, no picks, although Rock Jumper, yes, getting caught trying to go for that charge, but not going to do too much there as the Brigitte for Illusion takes out both the Ryan and the Lucio, and now you can see they're following up. Grumpy Pants taken out as well on the Zarya. That's going to be enough to call for a full group up, and Tough Luck not even able to get that payload to that initial choke, let alone through it.
And this choke is so hard to get through, but if you look up at our ult economy, Tough Luck did use Brig's rally and Zarya's Graviton, but Brig is already almost...
And there comes the Graviton out. Once again, Diva Bomb flies out as well as the shower. Oh my gosh! What a play! Diva, Kingdom, 5-person Diva Bomb. That is huge. That is massive. And believe it or not, that's going to mean they're going to get a little bit of space to run this payload. That was crazy.
That was the most insane Diva Bomb. Five people. That was great communication and execution, really.
Unbelievable execution. You couldn't ask for more than that, that's for sure. And now you can see the rally popping out one more time. There you go. Smugs goes ahead and uses it, and they are trying to push in as much as they can. There goes the beat drop from Meech, instantly followed up by Beats. Now both teams running with lots of shielding, but they're trying to, again, just bully to the second point. They want to hit it there. There goes the Shatter. Big Shatter connecting with, it looks like 3, and it looks like that should almost be enough as Rock Jumper holding left click, doing all sorts of damage as the Reinhardt. You never want to let a Rein too close to you with all this opportunity and heals behind him, and that's going to make it happen. You can see Tough Luck with lots of time, 5 minutes almost left on the clock. They managed to get to that second tick, and now once again, Rock Jumper moving forward with his team in tow behind him. They want to try and get those picks once again, try and stop Illusion from grouping back up.
And if you look over at Illusion's ult economy, we do have Shatter and Transcendence.
Absolutely, a couple of big ults coming through. There comes the Diva Bomb, trying to get a Shatter, but doesn't connect. The Diva Bomb does, though, managing to take out one and the Diva Bomb, and now you can see, oh my goodness, once again, Tough Luck is running through that Transcendence, trying to keep everyone up, but Smirk not able to do it, trying to run away right now, back to spawn, says, please help me, team. And you can see now Zarya moving way up there. Grumpy Pants wants to meet anyone, and there's the Rhine trying to make sure no one can get on the point. Shatter doesn't work out, and you can see Veets, Lucio bumping Black 96 down that hole. There comes the beat drop, this time coming out from Meech, and oh my goodness, all sorts of ults. Graviton, as well as the Zenyatta Trance, one more time. Beats managed to boop Smirk off the map, boops galore here. Rock Jumper taking out the Diva, but at the end of the day, round 1 complete. Huge amount of time pool left. Tough Luck gonna make it all the way, full completion on the map, and you can see 3 minutes 52 seconds left, C-Funk.
That is a ton of time, especially on a map like King's Row, where you have that first difficult choke point to get through. Once you do have the payload, that Diva Bomb going off right there definitely helped things out.
I think we need to focus on that Diva Bomb combo for just a moment, because what a play that was. Anytime you see an ultimate come in and pretty much full team wipe. I mean, I know we only got 5, so I'm sorry that it wasn't quite a full team wipe, but almost a full team wipe. That is massive. That is huge. And like, what do you say beyond what an incredible play? And that really did get the momentum swung into Tough Luck's favor strongly. What looked like Illusion was coming back very, very quickly, holding in that choke point, like you mentioned, that extremely difficult choke point you see on the screen right now. And but in the end, got them through it very quickly. and then they were just able to continue on that momentum, play their ult economy properly, and well, the rest is history, as they say here on the Proving Grounds Arena.
It is. And if you look up at our teams, they're looking real similar.
It's called a meta for a reason, I guess, right? So,
that's true.
So you are right. Both teams appear to be running what we call affectionately triple tank, triple support, held up by that Rein Zarya Diva tank combination. And it looks like we're going to be having the Zenyatta on both sides. So a nice Zenyatta version of this triple tank, triple support meta. And it looks like they're trying to push into the left a little bit here. They're going to take that left room, Illusion. They've got to put a good time on the clock, and they know they want to put a good time on the clock. They're bringing Tough Luck into that room now, and it looks like they're going to be rotating directly to the point. Very smart play, trying to get Tough Luck to commit into that room. However, you're going to see it is the Reinhardt for Illusion that's taken out first, and they're going to drop back. Now, this is a very aggressive charge. I got to wonder if that was maybe a mistake, but I'm not sure. Maybe not after all. Very well played, Tough Luck. No such thing as overextending if your team follows you up, and Rock Jumper proves that. Just a really aggressive Reinhardt play that worked out so well.
And you know what? I believe that did allow him to get his shatter. So
it did. And there it comes. The shatter does connect, and not enough follow-up necessarily, but maybe I should take that back, because now you can see the picks are going once again in Tough Luck's favor, and very, very quickly. Illusion running back to their spawn, trying to group back up. Everyone except for Evo on that Zarya saying, hey, you know what? I don't mind taking a little bit of charge if you guys want to shoot towards me a little bit. And now they're going to be holding on that choke. The rally came out from Smugs there on Team Tough Luck. And of course, they're going to have to start chipping away that extra armor. A charge comes out, doesn't connect with anyone. The Diva Bomb, there comes the beat drop, but look at that. Kingdom managing to take out Black 96 on the Reinhardt. A big pick with that Diva Bomb, and there's the Zarya grab coming out. Gets everybody that Transcendence, keeping everyone alive. Diva Bomb out once again. The Rein Shatter went out. Does not manage to get follow-up because of that Diva Bomb, though. A big pin this time from Rock Jumper onto the Diva. And it looks like at this point, they've got one tick. They're trying to bully their way into a second, but I don't know if it's going to happen yet. It's going to be very, very close. Back and forth. The picks are going, and it looks like with Asura taking out Rock Jumper on that Rein, you never want to see your Reinhardt go down. That's usually a bad sign when you're trying to push forward and bully onto a space. That being said, Illusion is taking advantage of this right now. Taking advantage of it, and they've got that second tick, and they're trying. They have to use the Zarya grab to pull the team back, keep them off the point, and are they going to manage to do it? All these ults coming out once again. They are not giving up point A without a fight. You can see now lots and lots of people from Illusion there, but the ultimates from both sides, that sound barrier as well, really trying to commit and say, we need to win this fight. Sound barrier now out for Tough Luck. Beats dropping the beat, and they're still holding the point. Can you believe this right now? Finally, point A capped by Illusion.
They really went in there. They gave it everything. They used quite a few ults to get there, but they do still have Briggs Rally and the Diva Bomb.
They do indeed. I'm pretty sure some of those ults got used almost twice in that fight. That was absolutely chaotic, and you can tell once again, both teams putting everything on the line for this one. Shatter coming out very quickly blocked, though. A very, very nice block by Black 96 on the Reinhardt. And now you can see as the teams are getting ready, there comes the Transcendence after the Zarya grab comes out very, very quickly. Smugs is also using his rally, trying to get his team to stabilize. And they did get through that first choke, but this corner, another great spot to hold. They're going to be trying, but the grab this time from Evo going to take out two, and that's going to be two very, very big picks on the Rein and the Zarya. Should just be a basically cleanup right now, and a little bit of room for them to start moving that payload. And they're going to start pushing forward because they do want, of course, just leave one, maybe two on the payload in the back. And they want to start to create that space and try their best to give the payload some free room to move.
And again, right there, Tough Luck going through all of their ultimates. They really, really wanted to take out Illusion there to try and hold and put the payload, push it back a bit more. But
There comes the Diva Bomb out. Kingdom going behind. Ryan with a very quick turnaround manages to block it, but the Shatter can't protect both ways if you're a Ryan. And the Shatter coming out, taking out a few. And that was some very, very nicely coordinated by the Diva and the Reinhardt. And now you can see, it looks like, believe it or not, Tough Luck manages to stabilize right before that second point.
And you'll see Smugs has their ultimate again. I mean, both of the Brigidas have been getting their ultimates so quickly. I think they've at least popped 2 every team fight.
It feels like that, doesn't it? It feels like every time I look over, I'm calling out rallies, I'm calling out beat drops, I'm calling out transcendences, the grabs. These teams are doing incredible jobs of getting their ultimates up and ready, and then also capitalizing the best they can in an absolute slobber knocker of a fight. And now you can see once again rallies out from both teams. There comes the Zarya grab, and of course the Transcendence as well. This time though, it's Reinhardt Black 96 going down first. Not what you want to see if you're on Team Illusion. Again, we've said it before, I'll say it again. You never want to see a team fight start with your main tank going down. And you can see more picks going Tough Luck's way as Illusion once again backs out and tries to group up with 45 seconds left. They need to win this next team fight.
I do have to say, Grumpy Pants had their number. Saw them coming through that top room, dropped down, stayed behind so that when that Reinhardt did drop down, he would have free reign of the backside of Reinhardt, which, you know, is not where his shield covers.
not typically, that's for sure. And now the initiation begins one more time. We're going to see a few ults getting popped here, I bet you. And there you can see the first one. It's going to be Meech dropping that sound barrier, followed very quickly by Beats. And now the Diva Bomb manages to take out 2. Both Meech and Evo take it out. That is massive right now for Tough Luck. 2 picks to start off this fight. Although there's a big Shatter coming out, not going to be very good for Illusion. The numbers all going in Tough Luck's favor right now. Just a Diva left, trying their best to do the best of little mini Diva can. Manages to touch one last time. And now you can see it's Evo on the Hammond right now, trying to keep his team alive. Not going to be able to do enough. Once again, now you can see the overtime ticking away. No one else able to touch. And that is the match. Tough Luck pulling it off this time. They're going to go ahead, even this match up for the night at 1 map apiece. Now you can see our play of the game, Kingdom as Diva. Hold on, we got to watch this. We have got to see this one again. Guys, I can't wait. Huge play. A quintuple. You know what? That's something I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't hate having that on my team.
I mean, you're already in such a tight alleyway, and then you've got the grab going off, and then the Diva Bomb on top of it.
It's
massive.
history. It's history. These are the plays that I love to see. Don't get me wrong. All this Overwatch is great Overwatch, and I'm thrilled to be casting, thrilled to be part of all of this. But wow, that play, that was massive, and obviously was going to be play of the game. I was thrilled that I had an opportunity to see it one more time. That's the sort of thing where I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be rewatching this VOD, and I'm going to just be like, rewind, watch again, rewind, watch again, rewind.
That's definitely one to keep in your records. That was massive.
That's absolutely the truth. Now, here's the good news. C-Funk, you and I, we are being joined tonight by our new expert analysis. That's Diane, and we're going to be bringing her right back here. Diane, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thank you for bringing me back. What do you think of those games, Bloomer?
Oh my gosh, Diane, this has been chaotic. And I'd like to say, I was talking about after the first map, how close this really is, how it could go either way, this, that, the other thing. Now, if I remember correctly, both of you ladies ganged up on me and you said Illusion is going to win. I said Tough Luck's going to win. We're now at 1-1. Diane, maybe you can give us your opinion now that you've seen both teams play. Are you still a fan of Illusion, or are you coming over to the dark side with me and hoping for Team Tough Luck?
Honestly, both teams played so well. There were some things that I noticed, such as like over ulting and stuff like that, but I might have changed sides, Boomer. I really do like Rock Jumper's main tank. His Ryan plays so aggressively, and because they're playing goats, it's really good to play aggressive. That might be why he was swapped in when they were playing goats on King's Row. Because from the first game, he wasn't playing. There was a different main tank playing during that time, and although they did really good, Rock Jumpers Reinhardt was amazing in King's Row.
It really was indeed. Now, maybe you could take a moment here, Diane. Tell us, you mentioned that you saw a bit of over ulting at times. Now, for those at home, of course, C-Funk and myself absolutely know exactly what you mean, and we could think of the exact examples as well if you asked us. But we'll ask that you don't, and maybe you can explain to us and everyone at home what you meant when you say that there was maybe occasional times where we saw a little bit of over ulting.
Yeah, so over ulting, sometimes the fight would be already won, or sometimes it would be already over, and then they would ult when, let's say, Genji would ult after 3 people on the enemy team already died, or both Genji, Zarya, and Rein ult at the same time. It's really hard to keep that ult economy, but in order to combat it, you kind of need more communication within the team.
And I think that's the real truth is what you just said there, Diane, and of course everyone at home as well. Communication. It's what C-Funk was hammering on us earlier on in the broadcast, saying, hey, this is why I think this team's so strong, because of the communication. I've heard good things. I was, against that. No, I was just saying that you're 1,000% right. It is communication, and that is probably the number one way to avoid over-ulting, like you're talking about.
Yeah, there was one thing that I really wanted to bring to your attention, which was Grumpy Pants Zarya ult on Attack King's Row. If you guys didn't see it, he had a really good ult on the wall. He was able to cut off the Zenyatta, who was trancing on the corner, not able to heal his team. It was so amazing. It was a top tier play.
And this is why we have you here, because those are the plays that sometimes in the heat of the moment we may miss it. Things happen. You guys saw? Did you guys see how many ults were coming out and during that place? There's a lot going on, and sometimes we miss those finer points. And Diane, that's exactly why we love hearing from you and having that, again, that expert level of analysis that you're going to be providing for us here in the Proving Grounds arena. So
thank you so much, Boomer.
Oh no, thank you.
There was a one point where I saw both teams use 4 ults, and I was just sitting here, wow, maybe just a little bit of overkill, but it was fun to watch. It definitely was very fun.
Now let me ask you really quickly. We when they were taking over point A, I believe it was Elusion was taking over Tough Luck's point A at the time, and they went so heavy with the ults. That fight seemed to last forever. Now, is that a situation where when Tough Luck was coming back, did you feel that they were over ulting at that point, or did you feel that was a fair use and a good idea to try and stall out point A as long as they could?
Honestly, they could have let go of some ticks on the point, like back up a bit, regroup a little bit. That's what I noticed. They do need to regroup a little bit more and then go back in, because it's okay for the enemy team to get like 1 or 2 ticks as long as you don't get the point. But
100%.
We don't know what would have happened in that situation, so.
So it's all ifs and buts at this point, then.
Yeah.
And I know
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I know Bloomer and I have talked about it, but we haven't discussed it yet with you. That D.Va bomb.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
The D.Va bombs were placed really well. There were some instances where they did the D.Va bomb and the shatter combo, and some where they did the graviton surge and D.Va bomb combo. I found that really unique because you really need to time your ultimates well, especially with the Rein Shatter and the D.Va Bomb. It looked like they did the Rein Shatter first most of the time. That's how confident they were in Rock Jumper's Reinhardt.
Wow, and that really speaks mountains about when you have that much confidence in your teammates that you're able to do plays like that and have them go off fairly well. Now, like Diane C-Funk was mentioning it as well, that one particular one, I've got to ask you, was that a situation where the D.Va just placed it so perfectly that there was no opportunity for Elusion to come back and to have any sort of counterplay, or was that a mistake, do you think, somewhere along the lines? Maybe that D.Va bomb shouldn't have been able to get 5 members that quickly.
Well, the reason why the D.Va bomb got so many people in that ultimate was because of Rock Jumper's shatter. He
Okay.
got a 5-man shatter there. They weren't able to move out of the way. The demon placement was also really good. It wasn't behind any walls. It was right in the middle, a little bit above them as well, which is perfect.
Hmm. Hmm. Fantastic to hear. So again, it's all about those combination ults. Combination ults, so strong. Now, Diane, we thank you so much for talking about that. But C-Funk, I know
Yes.
you are just waiting. You've been like bouncing in your on your feet this whole time. Maybe you've got a little announcement for us that you'd like to share with everyone at home.
I do. So we know that quite a few teams weren't able to book this month because our time slots filled up just so quickly.
I
We
believe
are
25 hours was the time frame.
yes. So I believe we are actually doing 10 reserved spots for next month
Wow.
to do the same thing. All rules the same, except if you already were booked for this month with your teams, you can't reserve a spot that goes to teams who were unable to get in for this month, just to make it, make it fair for everyone involved here.
Of course, of
And
course. So
and we wanted to give people more opportunity to, show us their gameplay.
that's pretty incredible for sure, C-Funk. Now that's like, I mean, we're talking $300 already. That's got to be like the breaking news, right?
No, there's more.
Whoa, chat. There's more, C-Funk.
There
Tell
is.
us.
So next month, everyone, not winning teams only, everyone who competes will be entered into a drawing.
Wow.
And what
And
you win from that drawing is a bit of a surprise. We don't want to give it all away right now, but yeah,
but would you
we can
say
talk about that later.
that it is an exciting prize though, something unseen on twitch.tv before?
I mean, I think it is extremely exciting. And all right, I've been told from the man in the back that I'm allowed to say what you win in the drawing is money.
Well, sign me up. I'm going to go get 5 of my closest friends to form a team, because how do we keep giving away money? This just, it seems too good to be true, C-Funk.
Now, just keep in mind the 10 spots are reserved for next month. So that is kind of like going to them, but you can still book time
Yes.
frames. You just can't book the reserved spots if you played this month. But if there are any time slots remaining after the reserved people get their pick, then
And I
yes,
do
then you
believe,
can get it.
and I do believe on top of that, whether it's one of the reserved time slots or one of the other many available dates and times that we're going to have available for broadcast, all of those teams are going to be entered into that prize pool. Is that correct?
That is correct. Just keep in
Awesome.
mind, same rules apply. It is you have to have a different scrim partner or a different team to go up against. It can't be the same team, and you win $30 if you win.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, go to our Discord. You can find that at !Discord. To get into the Discord, there is a setup guide inside the channel. And it will walk your team through how to set it up and how to get in contact with Bert.
And it's not too difficult, truth be told. It's just, I believe, 3, maybe 4 easy steps. It's about getting your team registered, becoming part of the Proving Grounds arena. And C-Funk, you already mentioned the Discord. Guys, make sure, whether you're a player on a team, whether you currently are on a team or looking for one, if you manage, if you coach, if you're the team's water boy, if you know somebody who, has a dog that plays Overwatch and they were thinking about starting, get them involved. We want to have you there. We don't care if you're a bronze player. We don't care if you're a top 500. Although if you are a top 500, I could use some carries. So let me know. But we would love to have you get involved. Absolutely. That's right. You person hearing our voices right now. We want you to be part of it. So make sure either !Discord, join in, or there is a panel below the stream which has all the information as well. And again, we'd love to get you as part of the Proving Grounds arena.
And
now,
it's not
go
just
ahead.
not just our Discord. We want to go ahead and shout out the Overwatch Tranquility Discord as well. Their socials, really. Just do !social. It'll bring up all their information, and you can connect with their community that way as well. It is
Absolutely.
also on the screen.
Yeah, so all you have to do is look and
Mhm.
well, hey, if you've got eyes, we've got the information for you. So that's fantastic news. No, and absolutely, guys. Overwatch Tranquility community, what a great community to get involved with. Again, you talked about it earlier, C Funk, and I know that we joked about as well with you, Diane, that it's just so nice to hear of a community that focuses on just good what's the word I'm looking for? I guess lack of
Positivity.
salt positivity. That's maybe the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yes, some just good feels while you're playing Overwatch. It's all about getting better. It's all about getting more knowledge. It's about improving your game and of course your team's gameplay as well. But at the same time remembering that hey, maybe we don't have to tilt off the face of the planet. Maybe we don't need to get a big giant scoop of salt every time we play a game. It's nice to remember sometimes, guys, that it is about having fun. And that's what it is about. They actually have, I believe you mentioned this earlier, C Funk, two tiers as well. So if you're thinking it's something you'd like to get involved with, they do have a gold and platinum tier. So if you're a gold or platinum player or pushing into those ranks, they'd love to have you. They also have a diamond and low masters tier. So if you're one of the elite, someone like Diane, even you could get involved, Diane.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it'd be very fun. I am a big advocate of positivity on Overwatch. So what are you looking to see in the next game, Bloomer?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I just got word that we're going to be going to Route 66, which is of course an escort map. Now, there's a lot of different strategies of course that are viable here, and I've seen some interesting things on defense recently too. I've seen everything from close holds to a standard hold on that initial I believe is a gas bar or it's something along those
It's
lines
like a
around that
diner.
corner. Yeah, the diner, that's what it
Diner.
is. Let's say that's you got it, C-Funk.
Well, I'm just thinking in the lore, that's where McCree was eating his pie.
Smart. Good reference. Wow. C-Funk. Nice. I'm impressed. Yeah, no, so I mean, it'll depend, of course, on what well, it depends what the way they want to do it. I gotta be honest. I keep hearing that Bunker is so strong and that we're gonna be seeing a lot of Orisa play. And I love seeing Orisa. A good Orisa play is awesome to see, but I'm still always so hurt when I see an Orisa instead of a Reinhardt. So I gotta be honest. I'm still kind of hoping for a Reinhardt Zarya combination of some sort. I'm sorry to anyone in chat that's saying no Bloomer, not that, but it's how I feel. I'm sorry. I love Reinhardt gameplay. How about yourself, Diane?
Well, honestly, I've been really loving Bunker Comp because playing Hog
You would.
Orisa, those easy, those easy hook combos, it makes the enemy team very frustrated, but it makes me very happy. Plus, along with the fact that Baptiste, the new hero coming out, he makes Orisa so much better because Orisa is a very immobile champion, and Baptiste, his lamp is so crucial in those situations. How about you, C-Funk?
Well, I feel a little outnumbered because both of y'all are really into tanks and stuff. But myself, I love the supports. I mean, you gotta give it up. They're why your team is just, staying alive, basically. I would lie if I didn't say I wanted to see a Mercy, but this isn't really ideal for Mercy just because of all of the open areas. So, I mean, something more like a Brig or maybe an Ana is something I would like to see.
And that's what I love about you, C-Funk. Here to remind Diana and myself that it's not just tank play. There are other heroes, believe it or not. DPS, do you think we'll see it, or do you guys think we'll be seeing a lot of triple tank, triple support moving into this? Let's start with you, Diane.
DPS. I feel like we'll be able to see it on this specific map just because on top of gas station, there'll usually be an Orisa, Hog, or maybe even a Diva, and then typically either a Bastion. We might see a Bastion on top of that gas station today, or even a Junkrat. What about you, C-Funk?
I'm thinking more of, and this is probably a really odd pick, but I've seen it played and I've seen it played well on Route 66. May with the May wall, you're trying to come around the bend with the payload. May, causing all types of chaos, throwing up a wall here or there, protecting your team, disrupting yours. So maybe a May.
And I got to tell you again, C-Funk, the things that you do to me. If you're not rooting for Sombras, you're rooting for Maze. And again, as a Reinhardt main, this is like, oh no, my heart. Oh gosh.
I mean, Hey.
Why not? No, I agree. They're great characters, and I stand by. The more different characters we get to see brought into this high-level tier, the better it is, the happier I am. So with that, the good news is I hear the teams are ready. Diane, thank you so much for joining us for this halftime show and giving your expert insight, your expert analysis into the matches so far.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
We are thrilled to have you here, Diane. And with that, we're going to be jumping into the gameplay any second now. And there we go. Or at least I was told there we go. There we actually go as we're entering into the game, guys. Once again, my name's Bloomer, and joining me is C-Funk. So far, we've been watching some absolutely incredible Overwatch between Team Elusion and Team Rough Luck, both members of Overwatch Tranquility Community. So far, we've seen one match going in the favor of Team Elusion and one match going in the favor of Tough Luck. Both matches very, very close, and both teams showing why they're at this level of SR.
That's exactly right. And you can actually see Big Earl's. I think it is a combo diner gas station. I think maybe we were both wrong.
Well, no, maybe we're both right. Let's say we're both right.
Oh, there you go. We're both right. Yeah, it's the combo. But as we see the teams coming out, we're gonna see a Bastion as Diane predicted, and an Orisa, and then on Tough Luck side, it looks like we're gonna see a Ana. But we'll see if these heroes do stick.
I love this. I love this. I gotta be honest, there was a side of me that wanted to say pirate ship potentially, have that Bastion riding the payload, but it looks like it was Diane who was going to be right calling out the Bastion on defense, and you can see hiding behind that Orisa, that bunker combo that that she likes so much. You can see Baptiste as well. Memorex is going to be taking advantage of the immortality field, favorably known as Lamp, and now you can see.
I love that I'm seeing the Mercy here, power boosting the Widow and the
Absolutely.
Bastion.
Always great to get that first shot. Now, yes, you can see that Bastion. Sombra out very early, trying to get a little bit of renaissance, or you know the word I'm trying to say. Getting a reconnaissance done. That's the word I was looking for. Don't worry, I'm a professional caster. And now that I gave a little bit of information for the team, also hacking that health pack. Now we can see as the initiation begins, it's very quickly that Bastion manages to take out Rock Jumper on that Winston. Not a great thing to dive in on as a Winston by yourself. And now you can see though, Diva Kingdom does manage to take out the Bastion. That is a huge pick because it does take Bastion quite a while to get back. So at this point, Diva slept by the Ana. Very nice sleep there because Ana was going to be in some difficulty, some trouble there. But it's Grumpy Pants on the Genji, taking out Evo on the Widow. And now we can see the swap. They no longer have a Bastion. It looks like they swapped over to Soldier. They decided that, yeah, we need someone who's going to be able to get back a little bit quicker. And it looks like all the picks going for Tough Luck at the moment. Tough Luck not having the toughest of luck. And, oh, we may have...
And
no,
we're
doing good. We're doing good.
We have a swap off of Mercy to an Ana on Illusion's side. That does mean that, unfortunately, they do lose that ultimate percentage, which could set them back just a little bit.
It could, but again, that's one of those times where it comes down to, is it more worth to have the Ana with all the utility that Ana brings with Sleep Dart and the anti-nade and stuff, or is it more important to try and keep that percentage for Valkyrie? And obviously they decided as a team, Illusion said, hey, you know what, we need that Ana. And you see a lot of interesting hero swaps here. We've got McCree, we've got Hanzo, and oh, there comes a nano boosted Genji. Genji Blade doing his thing, chasing down everyone he can. He was so close to taking that McCree, but managed to be kept up. There's the reason, I guess, why you need an Ana, or you want an Ana. So well played. But finally, Grumpy Pants does take Shadow Devil out on the McCree. You can also see that Rock Jumper takes out Grizz, and the D-Mech onto Booty Sushi. Mini Diva now getting pushed and bullied around, finally taken out by Rock Jumper as Grumpy Pants takes out Evo. And that should be giving them a fair amount of space to work with here.
It does, and I don't know if you guys saw it on your screen, but Ana, Smirk, almost got booped off the map there by Winston when he was in his primal rage. Barely stayed on the map.
And very smart. Oh, EMP coming out, though. Only connecting with two, though. Evo and Grizz. Grizz take it out very quickly, though, as Rock Jumper manages to take out Luciel Memorex. Grumpy Pants as well, taking out Evo, that Genji for Genji, and now Booty Sushi taking out 2 on the Diva, giving them lots of opportunity to move forward again, and Tough Luck looking very, very good right now, although that mini Diva and it looks like McCree, yes, both taken out as well. That's going to get it to point two, and they still have 4 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. Not a bad amount of time by any means to be pushing into that 3rd point.
Not at all, and it does look like Tough Luck is going to have about 4 ultimates coming into this next fight, and we're going to have about 3 or 4 as well for Elusion.
Very nicely hacked health pack there by Anarchy on the Sombra. Decides, I'm not going to hack a player. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to hack that health pack and get rid of a healing resource for the defending team. And now you can see Anarchy, again, doing great work, taking out Booty Sushi's Diva mech, and now the Lucio beat drop to try and keep the team alive, including that mini Diva. Not going to be quite enough. However, Evo does manage to take out Grumpy Pants. Again, that Genji v Genji fight raging on, but all the picks right now going in the favor of Tough Luck and Anarchy on that Sombra, doing some real work. Rock Jumper jumps in, takes out Memorex on Lucio as well. You can see that McCree nano boosted, Slut brought back up, and oh, Diva Bomb comes out, does not connect though, does not connect, and you can see though the Winston trying their best to stay alive and stall things out. Things are very strong in Tough Luck's favor right now on the point. They need to do something, Elusion, if they want to have any chance of keeping in this. They're all just trickling to the point right now, trying their best to stall it out. Anarchy has that EMP. There they go and use it one more time. Does not manage to get the Hammond with it, but that should be all right. Hammond trying to stall things out, not able to for very long. Evo on that Genji, tries to get some picks, does get 2, but sadly isn't on the point, and thusly is going to be enough for Tough Luck to push it all the way, a full cap. And they still had 3 minutes, 23 seconds left.
Which is an impressive time. I do have to say, Anarchy on the Sombra was causing a whole lot of damage, had a 15-player kill streak. I mean, wabam.
Wabam. I think that might be the most accurate way to say that one, C-Funk. You've got it. Wabam indeed. Now, that was a very aggressive, again, attack by Tough Luck. We keep seeing this. Rock Jumper jumping in, going full aggro, doing an incredible job, creating space, getting picks, getting the team to have to focus resources that way, and giving the rest of his team a lot of opportunities to push forward. And when you've got people like Smugs on DPS doing so much work, or I guess you don't have Smugs right now, but nonetheless, doing so much work on the DPS characters, you see there's just no way. There's no way for Elusion to stabilize and get themselves back into this match.
And, I mean, if you look at their composition right now, it looks like they're going to be going with a, maybe possibly what you referred to earlier as a pirate ship.
The old pirate ship. I would love to see it, to be honest with you. It's an interesting strategy. Absolutely. You can see right now Grumpy Pants not looking so grumpy as Bastion dances away. Super happy to be here, happy to be playing the game. And there you can see Tough Luck going ahead and holding there, also using that Bastion strategy. And now you can see a Bastion on both sides. 2019, what a year for Overwatch. And there you can see Diva a little bit low on the defense matrix already. Booty Sushi needs to wait and try and be able to dive or at least help out their Bastion. And there you can see, though, it is going to be Shadow Devil taken out very quickly. Smirk having to use that res, get the Bastion back alive and well, and Shadow Devil having to set up off the payload right now, trying to get a cheeky little angle as the Diva moves in. And now with the Immortality field up, they're going to try and reposition, but again, it's Bastion v Bastion right now. Lots of DPS raining out. Grumpy Pants taking out the lamp finally, and with that also taking out Shadow Devil, and now taking Booty Sushi out of the Diva mech as well, now leaving a little mini Diva running around to try and get back in the mech to get that utility without getting picked by that Bastion DPS. And Grumpy Pants has ult ready to go. So far doing an amazing job. You can see Evo trying to line up that shot on the Bastion, but Orisa shield so strong, doing great work. Mini Diva now trying to get a different angle as well, trying to do something here. Not able to get a lot of damage done, but finally getting a bit, but with the lamp out and Bob out as well. Bob now fighting on the payload, doing work. Anarchy managing to take with Bob, Shadow Devil out on that Hanzo. Beats goes ahead and raises Anarchy back up as well. Hey, you know what? Let's get our whole team together. And that's the power of a Mercy. Even if you do lose a character on defense, we don't want you to have to walk all the way back from spawn. Here, let me just bring you back in.
That's one of the reasons. I mean, I personally love to play Mercy. She flies around. She's beautiful. She can res. I mean, she's useful.
What can't she do? Am I right? And once again, now they are having a heck of a time. Tough Luck is having one heck of a time trying, or not Tough Luck, rather Elusion having one heck of a time trying to figure out how is it that we push in past this Bastion. The Bastion behind the shield with Immortality Field, it is so strong. They really need to do a great job diving, and there it is. That might have been it. They're doing a great job initiating. However, you can see that field, that lamp out one more time, keeping the entire team alive, and Grumpy Pants is absolutely fine. Between the Mercy heals, between the Baptiste heals, between the Immortality, and then just Arissa Rock Jumper jumping in front, fortifying, taking as much damage as they can without getting absolutely destroyed. And all of a sudden, they're still holding. They're still holding on this first very difficult corner. And there you can see Grumpy Pants with one more pick on Grizz, the Winston.
And they did go ahead and use that mortality field. Immortality field rather, and they got a pick for Bastion there.
Don't worry, C-Funk, I get it. I've had some difficulties with words today too, and you're right. An Immortality field works a lot better on defense than a Mortality field. And there we can see the Bastion using the ult. That could be an opportunity. Diva Bomb coming out as well. This could be massive. They do manage to take out a Zuby. That could be a big pick. That could be a big pick indeed. A matter of fact, there's a few big picks. Evo coming in very strong right now. Take out Kingdom as well. Mercy gonna go ahead though and res Zuby back in. And that is a big res right now. And you can see Rock Jumper getting a couple of picks both on Lucio as well as Diva, trying to stabilize the team right now. And they did get a little bit of movement on that payload though, but you can see, once again, Immortality Field back up, trying to keep that Bastion alive. They managed to take out Smirk on the Ana, and now you can see Grizz using that ult just to get himself out of trouble and back with his team. Amazingly, they managed to stabilize. Tough Luck doing a great job. You can see now the boost coming out from the Orisa, using that bongo drum to make the rest of her team that much stronger. And a pick on Memorex is going to be a big opening for this last fight, as well as Grizz going down. You see Memorex gets raised back up from the dead by the Mercy, but it's going to be too little. It's going to be too late, as all the picks are going once again in Tough Luck's favor. And it looks like Tough Luck is going to go ahead and rock this point. An incredible hold, doing really great work. And that's going to bring it up to a 2-1. 2-1 for the day so far, going in the favor of Team Tough Luck over Team Elusion. Play of the game, not surprisingly, a Bastion, C-Funk.
Not surprising at all. What is surprising is that Grumpy Pants is playing the Bastion. Because Grumpy, I mean...
lot of incredible gameplay going on so far here. I'm so impressed again with both teams. They're playing so smart. They're doing incredible work both sides. But that one really did look strong for Team Tough Luck. They did an incredible job pushing the payload on the attack. They managed to disassemble the Bastion defense very quickly, and then they still said, hey, we can do that. Let's show them how it's done. And they were absolutely unmovable. They were stuck on that rooftop, and just there was never a solution from Elusion's side on the attack.
And it's hard once you have something set up on that rooftop, really putting out so much damage and taking down your shields so quickly. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. you gotta regroup, come up maybe with a little bit of a different strategy to go back in there. I did see them try and go back up through the left room, but again, trying to come around that corner, just
it's so hard.
So much damage.
There's a reason why Bunker is so strong right now. So again, for anyone at home that maybe doesn't know when I say Bunker what I mean, we're talking about the Orisa, we're talking about Bastion, we're talking about having a hero like Mercy there as well to help boost the damage that the Bastion already providing an insane amount of DPS, but then getting an extra boost on top of that. And then from there, having again that critical pick that we had Diane talking about before as well. And that's the newest hero, Baptiste, using that immortality field. So at any
so
time,
helpful.
yeah, absolutely. What a powerful ability. Now, it is a long cooldown, but still to have that move on cooldown, I believe it's like 20 seconds, that you can literally say, hey, we were all in a lot of trouble. Hey, no, don't worry. We're fine. We're fine. Take as much damage as you want, guys. It's not an issue.
And
That's incredible.
we saw it work so well, especially when the diva from Illusion came in after the Bastion said, I'm tired of this, I'm going for it. Flew straight in, was past, Orissa's shield, and was just doing damage or trying to do damage to the Bastion. But that immortality field was up and keeping the Bastion alive.
Again, 300 IQ Baptiste to understand when to lay that immortality field, because again, it's so easy. It's just you press one button, it's out there, it's simple, it's sometimes something a lot of people will rely on maybe a little sooner than they should have. They didn't realize that, oh, my Orisa was going to have the shield back down another half second. We could have just healed through that. I often see in my games when I have a Baptiste, as soon as the fight starts, it comes out and you're just like, well, we didn't need that yet. But again, just absolutely genius play on it, and very, very impressive work, both on the attack as well as on the defense for Team Tough Luck. And, hey, I don't want to say that I told you so, C-Funk, but I may be telling you I told you so in another match or two.
And it looks like we've got a few swaps coming in for Illusion. John Booth is back. It looks like we've got a few others as well. Our next map, Bloomer, I'm hearing our next map is going to be Hanamura.
Awesome. Love that map. It's a beautiful looking map. It has a great lore. Absolutely love it. Happy to hear it. And this one, just so everyone at home is aware, is an assault style map. So what that means, we'll talk a little bit more about when we get into the actual match, but they're going to have to be attacking point A as well as point B, and then of course swapping back and forth until we do get a winner. One team is hopefully going to win, and maybe it'll be a draw. I don't know. We'll have to see. But we do know that after watching that last map, that Illusion, hopefully with all these player subs, is going to be coming in with a different strategy, something, tweaking something in their team lineup in order to keep themselves alive and well in tonight's competition and have an opportunity to get tonight's grand prize. That's right, guys. Cold, hard cash. Whichever team wins is going home with the grand prize pool tonight. And hey, call me crazy, but I love the idea of winning cash for playing Overwatch. Really quickly, just want to say as well, we've been getting some comments. We beyond appreciate all of you here hanging out with us tonight. We are having fun. C-Funk, are you having fun?
I'm having a great time. Some exciting matches, and I can't wait to see.
And great Overwatch play. We just want to thank you one more time for being here. Guys, we are a new production company here at TPG Arena, and we beyond appreciate the kind words that you guys have been spamming towards us. Seriously, it means so much for all the people involved, not just myself, not just C-Funk, and we've also had Diane on the screen, but so many people working behind the scenes right now, working so hard, tirelessly, to make this something we can present. We beyond appreciate you guys. Seriously, I have to give a quick shout out as well to Velo. Velo dropping a very kind donation. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. If we could get a little bit of love in chat for that, we would. I know we'd appreciate that. And of course, to those of you that maybe haven't done it yet, slam the follow button. C-Funk and I appreciate that so much. We're brand new. This is our second cast here on TPG Arena, and you can't even subscribe even if you wanted to right now, guys. That's how new we are, C-Funk.
Yeah, so definitely hit that follow button if you are enjoying. Make sure you've got that notification bell on so that you know when we go live next.
And of course, if you're currently sitting on that Amazon Prime that you've connected to your Twitch account, and you're just thinking to yourself, boy, I wish I could support this stream in some way, somehow, there's one great opportunity for you. And that's that we've got twitch.tv/cfunkplay.
Oh.
C Funk Play. If you head over to this lovely lady's channel, you can drop your Amazon Prime sub there. Give her a little thank you for being with us. Or if for some crazy reason you decide not her, then you can also go to mine. Bloomer for the win. But I'll tell you the truth. I think it's pretty obvious, C Funk. You're the right choice here tonight.
But don't forget, we also have Diana May, which is Diana's Twitch channel as well, who you saw her expert analysis. She is amazing. So
And
make sure you
she
check her out as well.
She is incredible as well. Of course, we all appreciate the personal follows as well as subs along that way. But in the meantime, we would mostly like you to follow here and come on by, guys. If you join the Discord, you can actually see what days we're going to be broadcasting. And there are a lot of broadcasts this month. I believe we had a grand total of 18 broadcasts this month that we're going to be part of. So if you're enjoying the content today, guys, we'd love to have you back next time as well.
Which is actually tomorrow.
It is. Oh my gosh, that's soon.
We have another broadcast tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then our broadcast after that is going to be on the 8th at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well.
That's amazing. I love it. I love these opportunities to hang out with you, C Funk, and hang out with you guys as well, of course. But in the meantime, I believe I'm getting word that the teams are ready. And hey, I already said it, Hanamura coming up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map and talk about what this means, what this assault match is. Once again, for anyone joining us here today, right now, my name's Bloomer, and joining me is my lovely co-caster, C Funk. We've been watching pretty incredible Overwatch tonight, guys. They're both teams from the Overwatch Tranquility community, a community that prides themselves on saying, hey, we don't need salt in this. We want to have just, well, as the title might suggest, tranquility. We want to have some positive feels. And so far, if you, I should mention !social if you want to join in and see what they're all about in their community matchups. So far tonight, we have seen some incredible gameplay, back and forth. It's hard to say who's going to be able to come out ahead right now in this next map, but I'm still going to go with my pick early on, Tough Luck. C-Funk, are you still calling for Illusion to win this one, or have you also joined the dark side with me?
No, I'm still rooting for Illusion. I believe they can do it, and you know what? I think they'll prove it on this map.
I hope to see it. If it's anything like the other maps we've seen so far tonight, I'm gonna be hyped. I'm gonna be losing my mind here. And now you can see one more time, it is Illusion in the blue, gonna be starting off on defense. Tough Luck in the red going for attack. And it looks like we're gonna be seeing on attack a triple tank, two healers support or two supports with a Sombra, really cool combination to see. And though we're on defense for Illusion, we're going to be seeing a bunker composition, something that I know Diane's going to be thrilled to talk about afterwards as well, because she loves herself some bunker.
And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a soldier up top on the roof, really high up there.
Just doing his thing, doing soldier things on the high ground. And now you can see as the initiation begins, D.Va going very quickly to the point, getting ready to contest that, but then joins back with the rest of the team, with the rest of the composition. And now the immortality field is out, and was Bastion in it very close, it looks like. And now once again, D.Va contesting on that point, but needs a little bit of support from the team. They're not rotating. Because of that dive, they're not really rotating in. You can see Bastion trying to get some cheeky little angles here, but just managing to get the D.Va out of mech, but Anarchy doing the same thing to Team Illusion. They have so far just traded D.Va mechs, and now there we see a pick. Rock Jumper managing to take out the Soldier, Shadow Devil, and John W. Booth on the D.Va taking out Rock Jumper. When you get aggressive, it's very hard to stay alive unless you can stay in the line of sight of your healers. John W. Booth managing to get back into the D.Va mech, and very quickly hacked as well. Not going to be able to use that defense matrix for a moment, and Sombra trying to do some real damage, does manage to get him out of mech again. There comes the EMP as well as the sound barrier. Two big ults. Meech manages to res Azura on the Bastion, but quickly taken out again, and it looks like at the moment it's going to be Tough Luck managing to take A, but Soldier using that tack visor out of nowhere. Not going to be enough to win the point back, but maybe planning to swap heroes for point B.
And
yes.
Tough Luck did have an interesting strategy coming in. That Sombra did stay behind, so that when part of the team did jump down to contest the point, she was behind near the entryway where they came in and was shooting them from behind as well.
And a neat swap over from the Soldier over to the Symmetra so that they can take this high ground area. Very, very smart. They understand they want high ground. And there you can see now in front of that Bastion, Baptiste ultimate going to make a lot of extra damage. And now you can see the D.Va going to have to drop down the contest. They don't want to even give up one tick to start this fight off. Not even one. And now you can see Zuby getting taken out by Shadow Devil. That's going to be an important pick right now. And it looks like enough pressure at the moment that the attacking team, Tough Luck, is going to want to regroup and try and figure something out here.
We have a May out there. I believe she's searching possibly for the Sombra.
Yeah,
actually near point.
Absolutely. You want to try and find that Sombra. You wanna make sure that you're not going to get caught by an EMP, and they know that Sombra has the EMP right now. There's a wall, big wall, trying to separate the team. Grumpy Pants though quickly with the Dragon Blade taking out Meech on that Mercy, and then also following up tail Memorex on the Baptiste. 2 healers down. Oh no, Winston almost jumps off the map, but Rockjumper manages to make his way back on. Anna in the back trying to keep the team up and alive. Huge anti coming out, and now there's a hack from Anarchy gonna go ahead, take out Shadow Devil on that May, and now they're getting the percentage. You can see 4 on the point right now, fighting up to 5 as well. They've got 1 tick, they've almost got a second. They just need to push them off that defender spawn though. Very, very close. You can see the Valkyrie out from the Mercy. However, Lucio with that beat drop trying to keep his team up and well. They're contesting the point, both sides. They haven't lost anything yet, but they also haven't gained. And you can see now Mercy looked like they were trying to get some sort of res, not able to get it off though, and Grumpy Pants finishes Meech off. Now you can see the second tick coming through. Still not over though. They're gonna try and stall this out the best they can. You can see the Hammond sleeping there. Not gonna make it. There comes the Mail out of nowhere, guys. Anarchy does manage to take May out though, and now they're just still pushing. They're trying hard. They're starting to snowball the defensive line. Rockjumper trying to use his ultimate to push people off, and you can see lots and lots of heroes on both sides still around, but the picks right now all going in Tough Luck's favor. That could be it. They managed to touch one last time, but not for very long. Oh, I lied to you. They're getting more and more back. Unbelievable stall tactics here by the defense. Actually craziness, but that's going to be it. Rockjumper on fire right now, and you can see lots of different people on that kill feed. It's going to be Tough Luck managing to cap point B with a fair amount of time left. 3 minutes, 23 seconds.
That Sombra, oh, she threw her translocator up top to where, I'm sorry, looking notes, Illusion was standing and holding, and she threw her translocator up there, got up there, did some serious disruption, and they all dropped down. That was insane to see.
It was absolutely chaotic, madness, craziness in all the best ways possible. Sombra, one of those heroes, again, that when being used effectively, wow, one of the absolute best in the game. Not only can she basically silence any member on the enemy team, make it so that all they can do is hold left click and hope for luck, but that EMP managing to do the exact same effect to as many people or as grouped up as possible. And so often on a point like this, you're going to see a few people having to be grouped up. Sombra getting work done. And, again, I've been on the receiving end of a Sombra hack into an EMP into another hack way, way too many times for me to not feel those feels a little bit.
Definitely a little painful. If you look on our attacking team, Illusion, they do have a Symmetra, which will help them teleport 2 points, whichever direction they choose to go around. But I believe through the choke is going to be the best way to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. So they know that there's probably going to be a bunker composition on defense, and sure enough, there it is. So they're going to go ahead. They're going to use that TP as quickly as they can. Look how fast, though, that barrier went down. They need to get in and get the positioning, and you can see Sim going ahead and laying those turrets down as well. Very, very fast, very nicely done. And what a great job, actually, taking out the D.Va so fast. Unbelievable. Illusion coming in very strong. They managed to take out the Grumpy Pants on Bastion, but then Bastion gets rezzed, of course, by Zuby. Gonna be too little too late, though, and you can see, wow, Shadow Devil on that Symmetra. Just MVP. Unbelievable. And teleporting once again, trying to make the team go as fast as possible. They want to snowball on the B. They have 7 minutes, 10 seconds right now to take on B. And using that TP, they are just, wow, right onto it. That is an incredible engagement. And now you can see the Rhines doing that Rhine hammer swing back and forth. And there's the Sim wall as well, that ultimate from the Symmetra, that level 3 Beeb doing all sorts of work and damage right now. Tranquility coming out as well. What is going on right now? Elusion has strategies. This is brilliant and beautiful, and I can't get over that. Look at this, might be it. They can't get back on. Wow. Shadow Devil doing incredible jobs with those TPs, and then on top of that, the follow-up, unreal. What? How often do you see that?
6 minutes and 37 seconds.
Wow. So we're going to have to go until there is a defined winner here in the match. Guys, 2-2, 6 minutes, 37 seconds left in Elusion's time bank. I think Tough Luck had to be a little bit surprised by that one, C-Funk.
They had to be a lot surprised. That was a very, very aggressive take of point A, and then another very aggressive, well-placed teleportation for point B, which is usually hard to grasp because the enemy spawn is right there.
Absolutely incredible gameplay. I can't get over it. I'd like to take a moment to thank Playboy for their kind $25 donation. We appreciate it here at TPG Arena. Thank you so much. And of course, every dollar coming in is going towards improving our production value. And of course, everyone who's hammering that follow button as well. We love and appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so, so very much as we all work towards making something absolutely great here. An opportunity for not just these teams, but you, that's right, you person listening to my voice right now, to be showcased on the big screen and become part of an amazing community here. Now we can see once again on the defense, it's looking like we've got a Torb Bastion bunker combination from Elusion. They're just pulling out all the stops here, C-Funk.
I'm loving it. I love to see a Torb. You don't see Torb played often, so I'm excited to see Torbjorn.
I think excited is exactly the right word. Although there's the hack rather coming out onto the Torb. Shadow not going to be getting as much effectiveness as he's hoping there, but you can see that dive composition. Rock Jumper trying to get underneath, not really able to do it the way they want to. Now Genji in that back trying to dash away, but not able to. Grumpy Pants taken out by the Torbjorn. And now Sombra all by herself goes ahead, translocates away, trying to get to safety, but you can see still hiding behind in the back there somewhere. Now the team is going to have to regroup, and they're going to have to try and figure out something different as time ticks away. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left now. And now you can see Torb is actually looking everywhere for that Sombra, but Anarchy doing a great job of keeping hidden, keeping stealthy, and working their way up onto that EMP. And you can see, wow, great job taking out that Torb turret, trying to get the hack, and then running away back to safety, doing a great job disrupting that Torbjorn. And now he is taken out by the D.Va. Now they're trying to still hold on to that high ground position, but they're going to need to rotate onto the point. The D.Va going in by herself kind of has to do that as the D.Va, but not going to be able to stay on for very long. And you can see it looks like Tough Luck getting that second tick and should be able to get that third tick here as well. Although you can see they are doing everything they can. Bastion ult coming out, managing to get juke on the Ana. Not enough though. Defend objective B pops up. They're going to be trying to steamroll in as quick as they can. Dive composition. Anarchy jumping off the map to try and reset with the team. Still has that EMP though.
If you look up at our ult economy, we have got Tough Luck with every single ultimate ready on their team for this next fight. And it looks like we don't have any ultimates really ready for Elusion.
Not yet. Very close to that D.Va bomb, but not yet. And they're going to have to try and farm that out because, I mean, if Tough Luck comes in and uses these ults smartly, that could be a very quick cap on B. We're going to have to see what happens. There comes the EMP out and hits 5. Hits absolutely 5. Oh my goodness, craziness. And there we see all the ultimates coming out, it looks like so far, except for the nano boost as well as the D.Va bomb. And you can see lots of damage. 2 down. There's a third. It's looking good right now for Tough Luck. They are trying to push in. They've got the numbers on point right now. And they do have the spawn advantage, though. Elusion managing to get a few people back. Maybe not going to be it might be enough, actually, guys. It may be enough after all. I wasn't sure for a moment there, but now you can see just, again, ticking away. Not yet a tick, but almost there. Very close. Great defense by Elusion so far to run through all those ultimates and not even give up one tick. You got to give credit. Meech going down there. And oh my goodness, that Winston rock jumper just getting beaten away. They're having to jump away, and on the point, it looks like Elusion is going to be stabilizing. And they did. Wow. 6 ultimates going into that fight, and Tough Luck was not able to get one tick, C-Funk.
And now we're in the reverse situation. We do have one ultimate for Tough Luck, and it looks like we're going to about 3 or 4 for Elusion coming in.
Absolutely, and a couple of big ones. And with only 7 seconds left, you gotta wonder how this is gonna go. Now there comes the beat drop. Oh, a big block though on the shatter. Black 96 not managing to connect with anyone, although there's the stun, and you can see Black taking out a rock jumper, and that's gonna be a huge pick right now. Again, you never want to be caught without a Reinhardt when the other team does have one. And there comes more ults. There's the Diva Bomb. Manages to take out Meech on the Zenyatta. And once again, though, the numbers currently right now going in Elusion's favor, but Tough Luck goes ahead, drops that sound barrier from the Lucio, making some huge progress here, but not on the actual ticks. That's the problem. And there you can see overtime runs out. John W. Booth managing a 2 on that Diva Bomb on the way out as well. But that's it for round 3. They went ahead. They did a great job taking over point A, but no progress whatsoever on point B for Tough Luck. And now Elusion has 6.5 minutes to try and get point A capped and then 1 tick on point B to get a win.
You know what? All they really need to do is replicate what they did the first time, bring back that Symmetra, do the unique teleportation path that they did, and bring it home.
You're not wrong. Absolutely. If they pull this off as flawlessly as they did on the first attack, I mean, I don't know what Tough Luck's gonna do. That was beautiful. It was brilliant. I cannot get over it. I don't know if I've ever personally seen a Symmetra and the teleportation or the teleporter used so well. That was
so effective.
There were times
so aggressive. It was just wow.
There were times where I was thinking, what is she doing right now? And, this is proving why, again, Shadow Devil is playing Sim on this team, and I'm just here talking about it because that was brilliant. It was beautiful. I can't get over it. I can't wait to talk more about that in post because, wow, what gameplay. What incredible gameplay. And you can see, again, Shadow Devil on that Sim, ready to do it again. Really teach us a lesson. Guys, let's all take notes on this one. And now you can see a Fire Strike going ahead, trying to build up that Rhine charge early on. And there's a lot of charge for John W. Booth on the Zarya. And there goes the Sim teleporter once again. This time, they were ready for it. They didn't let it quite go off the same way. They didn't manage to let the whole team in behind. And again, of course, because they're not running a bunker, holding much more aggressively at that choke. And, couple of big picks there. But they are backing up. They're hoping... Oh, well, that's not going to help them out. They're definitely going to have to back up. Without a Lucio, there's no way they're going to be able to push by that choke. And you can see Juke getting a couple of picks, staggering as many people as possible on the way back. And it's one more time.
They were really trying to pull back, but Grumpy Pants just said no and really aggressively went in there, took out the Reinhardt and the Lucio.
Absolutely. And now the team having to full group once again. The thing is, they do have still 5.5 minutes, lots of time, but they need to make sure. Oh, and look at that. Another teleport, this time to the high ground. It's like they had a game plan. Unbelievably smart play. And now they're going to be coming in from this side where typically the defense rotates to if they're holding bunker. They're going to be attacking from it. And there you can see the ultimates building up, rallies out, and there comes the grab. Zenyatta trance as well as sound barrier, but that shatter, a massive shatter. All sorts of ultimates. So far, nobody going down, though. Let's see who the first person is. There it is. It's Anarchy on the Brigitte going down first, done by the Sim, Shadow Devil. Very quickly, Rock Jumper follows up, taking out Black 96 on that Reinhardt. Their Rock Jumper goes down, and now they are pushing. They are trying to get on that point. You can see Sim shield out, Sim using that to full advantage, hiding in that corner and just using that beam best she can. And there you see it. That's going to be enough to take point A. No questions asked. No questions asked, as you now see Tough Luck, the last few members, just running back, trying to join up with their team on point B. And, well, they're going to need to do a full hold now, and they're going to have 5 minutes. 5 minutes that they need to stop.
And you know what? Symmetra throwing out her shield was great because their Reinhardt did go down and your shield went down. So throwing out the Symmetra shield was a great idea.
It may have been enough to win them that team fight, and now you can see again using that Symmetra teleporter to move on that left side, a side that Reinhardt's don't often get to make it there, not easily without someone teleporting them over. And there's the big shatter coming out, and you can see Rockjumper managing to take out, wow, a bunch, hold and left click, that Diva Bomb comes out as well, and wow, let me take a moment to talk about Rockjumper, everyone. My man Rockjumper on Reinhardt, getting 6 kills. You know Tough Luck's got to feel good about that. You know Rockjumper's got to feel really good about that play. And now you can see Spray coming out, having a great old time. And this is the Tough Luck that I know and love. This is the Tough Luck that is going to say, hey, 4 minutes, let's do it. Let's hold this. And now it's Elusion that has to figure something out here. Big teleport over to the side though, and this might be what they needed. You can see a lot of ultimates coming out now. A lot of ultimates starting to make their way out, and there comes, oh my goodness, we had Beat Drop, we have the Symmetra wall now, we had the Transcendence, we had the grab, lots of things, and I bet you we're about to see a rally here as well, or at least we may see it. You would expect to see it. Nope, Azura taken down, no rally yet, and that, it might have been a huge pick. It may have been a huge pick. Diva almost out of mech, but not quite yet. And now you can see, although they started to get a little progress on the point, Tough Luck doing a fantastic job of stabilizing. And, well, they still have 2 ults going into this next fight.
That's right. They do have Shatter and Rally. Rally is a great way to come into the fight. So it is a good thing that they didn't use it in the last fight. They can come in with Rally, throw down Shatter when they see an opportunity, and do some damage.
Absolutely. Whether it's just by DPSing that shields down, waiting for an inopportune fire strike, all sorts of options here, all sorts of counterplay. And again, it's why I always talk about how much I love Reinhardt play. There we can see the rally coming out, and they're just kind of doing a little dance on the stairs here. They know that it's okay. Hey, oh, and there's the shatter. Hits a few. It's a big one. Absolutely. The grab coming out from Grumpy Pants, but not as much follow-up as oh, well, there's a lot of follow-up. Let me take that back. Real quickly. That's a lot of follow-up, and that is a beautiful hold. One more time, Tough Luck not giving up anything. And the time bank left is only 2 minutes. 2 minutes where they have opportunities for sure. Multiple team fights. Elusion can do this. And oh, you can see one on point trying to sneak their way in. But having to run away because, well, you don't want to get yourself picked early on a fight right now when the time is starting to go lower and lower. Once again, Sombra on that point, trying to bring Tough Luck off of that high ground and doing a great job of baiting a few of them out. But you can see really smart play. They all know not to drop down just because of one Sombra. They say, hey, someone go to the point, contest it. And you can see it's Diva doing just that. A big shatter one more time. Transcendence comes out though. They got to try and push on this, but they keep getting boot back. There goes the sound barrier. Oh, a massive 6-person hack. This is going to be it. There's no way they're coming back. Elusion is just absolutely dominating, and there it is. Team kill. That's the map. And Elusion needed that win. Holy smokes, guys. It is back and forth tonight. And play of the game going to be Rockjumper's Reinhardt. This has to be that 6-man. This has to be it. I can't wait to see this. Oh, I love that. So the score of that particular map ended up being 4-3, going in the direction of Elusion, guys. So, wow. C-Funk. Can you really believe that, C-Funk? Every time I say that I think I made the right call, your team comes back and says, "Hey, Bloomer, don't count us out yet," and we're now tied 2-2 for the night.
I mean, that was, I'm going to say it, Bloomer, that was
Say it. Say it.
exciting to see.
It
That
was.
was, I was pacing. Like, I was legitimately pacing. Like, the EMP was huge. And
I,
you know what? Shadow, it's, I'm gonna call him Shadow. Shadow doing a great job, not only on the Symmetra, getting them where they need to be with those smart teleporters, but then coming in as a Sombra and really just crushing it.
Absolutely. Showing that sometimes you don't necessarily need high DPS characters rather, or you can use all these different utilities. And Sombra EMP, I always say one of the most powerful ultimate abilities in the game. And I think we saw why in that final fight, that initial EMP, taking all 6 characters down, hacking all 6 of them. There was nothing they can do. At that point, hold W and left click. Maybe a Reinhardt will hold a right click from time to time to give the team some shielding. There's just like how do you counter that? I
Oh,
don't know. Diane might know, but
it's
I don't know. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, oh, asking the wrong girl here.
yeah, oof, oof. No, that was incredibly well played and so smart because I got to tell you that defense was looking very strong. Tough Luck was doing a great job adapting. They realized that their bunker on A didn't quite work out the way
Mhm.
they needed it to, so they decided to go for a more traditional Rhine style composition, which again I love seeing as a Rhine main. That's one of my favorite things on the planet to see, but I mean, of course, in the end, attacking point A on Hanamura, usually you don't see full holds there. It does happen. It
Yeah.
can happen, but not usually. And eventually, of course, they did manage to get point A. Point B, again, when you get that attack, when you get that EMP that just, I mean, we've already talked to her blue in the face about it. I don't even know what else to say about it. It was just so beautiful that
It was
even
gorgeous.
though I love seeing Rock Jumper on the Rhine with that play of the game, I gotta tell you, the secret play of the game was the Sombra EMP, and
Oh,
I think we all know that sometimes play of the game doesn't always necessarily represent what may have been the biggest play of the game.
very true statement. And I am hearing our next map is going to be Nepal. This is a control map, and we are tied
Awesome.
2-2.
Yeah, so of course we need to go into control because there is no opportunity whatsoever for a draw. This is going to determine which team wins. Illusion, Tough Luck. It could go either way. You've been calling for Illusion all night. I've been calling for Tough Luck all night. Diane has flip flopped when she was giving her expert analysis. She started on your side. She said, well, maybe Bloomer, I don't know, maybe. And now, well, let's be honest. What really matters is what chat thinks. Chat, spam it. Let us know. Who do you think's going to pull this one out? Is it going to be Illusion or is it going to be Tough Luck? We want to hear from you guys. We want to know. Back your favorites, give them some hype in chat because I guarantee you they're going to be watching this back later and they want to see that you were giving them all the support they needed.
And once again, both of these teams, part of the Overwatch Tranquility community, you can get their information by typing in exclamation point social to bring up all that information, or just look at the bottom of the screen as well.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And we would, again, of course, love to have you joining with them. Their whole concept of a salt free community. We love it here at the Proving Grounds Arena. That's why we were so, or no, I was going to say, I was trying to think of different words for excited because I didn't want to meme on you too much. This is why we were so thrilled to have them join us. See, I came up with one eventually. I was like, anxious? No, that's not the word we're looking for. We were so thrilled to have them join us, and we're so happy that one of these two incredible teams, not only are they going to get the bragging rights of saying, yeah, we proved ourselves in the Proving Grounds Arena, but not only that, they're going to be able to say, hey, remember that time we took home the cash prize? Because that's right, guys. Whoever wins tonight's match is getting a cash prize. Seafunk, how unreal is this?
It's so unreal. And not only do we have one more exciting match to go, we also have interviews. We have interviews with
Yes.
two wonderful teammates. So stick around, hang out for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe we're going to be bringing Diane back to do those interviews. So
We
she'll
will
be
be.
having that opportunity to really dive in deep and talk a little bit about some of the gameplay that we've been seeing so far tonight. So guys, definitely, like C-Funk said, you're not going to want to miss that. You're going to want to stick around even after this match. We're going to have all sorts of great entertainment, and we're all about the positivity that we're seeing as well from both teams and, of course, from the rest of you, chat. We absolutely love it. That's what we want to create here as well, C-Funk. We want, granted, competitive, high-end Overwatch where teams are taking it very seriously. They're laying it all out on the line, but we also want to see some GGs in chat. We want to see some just genuine good sportsmanship, and we are so thankful to those teams and all the players and everyone involved that have been just absolutely passing those goodwills, those good vibes on.
And you guys, let's get excited. Our teams are ready. We are going to be going into our last and final map, Nepal.
Finally, C-Funk, I cannot wait. This matchup has been so back and forth. I feel like I've aged doing this. I think I may have pulled some hairs out. Let's jump into the match, because this is what I'm looking forward to. This is what C-Funk you're looking forward to, and it's what chat's looking forward to. Guys, the exciting conclusion to tonight's matchup. Who's it going to be? One more time, it's Elusion versus Tough Luck. If you're just joining us, my name is Bloomer. Joining me, my co-caster, the incredible C-Funk, and we've been watching some of the most incredible Overwatch you're going to be seeing all day today between Team Elusion and Team Tough Luck, both parts of Overwatch Tranquility community.
And if you would like to see more broadcasts, we have them coming at you tomorrow and on Saturday. Both of those broadcasts will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I love it. There's no such thing as too much Overwatch. Let me tell you, C-Funk. And so far tonight, it is 2-2. Elusion has taken 2 maps. Tough Luck has taken 2 maps. They have both looked so strong in their individual matchups, and there's been so many individual players that are so worth talking about. John W. Booth for Elusion has been playing a lot of off tank to an incredible level. We've been seeing Rock Jumper on main tank over on Tough Luck doing insane work. Smugs back on Hanzo right now. Love seeing that. I imagine Smugs is going to absolutely pop off here. Let's see, though, as the teams start to get set up. You can see it looks like Tough Luck going to be running kind of a version of a bunker. They got the Orisa and the Torb. Gotta love seeing that Torb, right, C-Funk?
I do. I love a good Torbjorn play.
And you can see the Torb right now is actually trying to take on the Widowmaker, a very interesting matchup. And now you can see only one person on that point, and that's going to be for Team Tough Luck. The Orisa just holding on into that corner, and you can see, wow, there you go. Torbjorn doing some work, getting a couple of picks. Shadow Devil on the Doomfist trying their best as well. Zuby, though, managing to take him out finally. Black 96 on the Winston, diving into the Diva, taking them out, but Rock Jumper goes ahead and responds in spades. Smugs takes out Memorex on the Mercy, and right now, all that means Tough Luck taking the point and starting to stabilize right now as Elusion works on grouping back up and figuring out a new strategy and or just a different approach to try and bully their way onto that point.
And when we look up at our ultimate economy, we do have the Ana on Tough Luck side about to have Nano Boost for this fight.
A huge ult.
We also have Doomfist with Meteor on Elusion side.
Absolutely. And you can see there's the Meteor Strike coming out very quick, very early, takes out Smugs as well as Grumpy Pants' Torbjorn's turret. Torbjorn does take out Shadow Devil in response, though. John W. Booth on the Zarya takes out Beats, and Meech now goes ahead, says, I want my name on the kill feed. Don't forget me, Bloomer, taking out Grumpy Pants on that Torb. And it looks like Elusion doing a fantastic job of moving in, and well, you can see taking advantage of Shadow Devil's initial ultimate on the Doomfist to cap that point after giving up 62%.
And we did see the Hanzo ult coming in, trying to clear off that point, maybe get a few picks, but I think it was kind of missed.
Just a little bit. And now you can see it once again. They are very well spread out, actually, Illusion right now. Playing it smart, trying to make sure that they can't get absolutely destroyed quickly. And it was very close. Oh, Memorex does get taken out. In the end, it's the Ana Veets that manages to get that last final shot as Mercy tried to fly away. And now you can see Kingdom managing to take out Shadow Devil as they also flip the point after giving out only 32% to Illusion. And now Tough Luck, seeing that percentage ticking up every second, going up 1 more percent. They only need to get another, I believe it's doing math here, now 25%. 25% is all it is. All of these ultimates
And
ready to go.
Torbjorn doing some real damage that last match. Molten Core out on point, making the making Illusion back out. You don't want to stand in that space, you will go down.
Not a lie at all. And there you can see Evo now using that Genji blade, doing some dashing, trying to get around. There comes both the Diva Bomb as well as the Transcendence. You can see there's a few picks. Oh, Meech booped off by Zuby. A beautiful play by Zuby, and then followed up Black 96 on the Winston, managing to take out 2 themselves. And what looked like it may have been a very quickly lost team fight, I'm gonna have to eat my words, because wow, what a brilliant play. What incredible work, and taking advantage of that boop area. Taking advantage of that boop area, Black 96 managing to get 2 picks, and then we just lost somebody. We just lost someone, everyone. That's Meech. Meech has a quick DC, so we're gonna take an opportunity to bring myself in the lovely C-Funk back in. C-Funk.
Hi guys.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there, chat.
Yeah.
Wow,
Didn't
so
think
far.
you'd see us so soon, huh?
You know, but dreams sometimes do become reality. Who would have thought it, eh? So far, we have been seeing back and forth, but it is so far again, then it's still way too early to say this, but Tough Luck coming out a little bit ahead right now. They're at 99%. They just lost the point. It just flipped back over to oh my goodness, blank on a name, Illusion. There we go. At 38% right now. And we're going to see that starting to move forward again as soon as they get reconnected, that percentage ticking right back up again. It's only one second to get a percent. So even though it sounds like they're farther behind, you know, oh, they got to get 60% still, it's really not that long. They just need to hold it for 1 minute, win those team fights along the way, and then of course win if there's an overtime on top of that, a team fight.
And you know, I'm expecting to see this go to 99. They did it the first map. I'm really expecting it this map as well. So,
and I hear that the teams are just about ready, and we're jumping back into the gameplay. As much as you love seeing us, I think we'd all rather be watching some high tier Overwatch. Here we go. We're back in. We're back in, guys. And Meech has made it back, but sadly, Meech having to start back at 0% on ult. So a little bit of a kick in the teeth.
That feels bad.
Yeah, and that's sadly the second DC that poor Meech has had tonight, meaning we might have some internet stability issues. You know, as someone with Canadian internet, I understand that. Memorex going ahead, dropping that Valkyrie, trying to keep the team alive. And you can see, oh, the Justice from above doing a great job, but then taken out for their troubles. So tough as Afara. It's a powerful ultimate. You can do a lot of damage, but of course, you're just also standing in the air there, I guess, floating in the air.
And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a battle Mercy. It was a Mercy versus Torb fight going on in the far corner. And Memorex did end up taking out Torbjorn Grumpy Pants. You
know, Battle Mercy, we've said it before, is best Mercy. Everybody knows this. Why even bother using that healing beam thing when you've got a great pistol? And now you can see, oh, die, indeed. Matter of fact, it's 3 picks. It's almost like we're saying it. Smugs was saying it specifically to the 3 characters: die, and that's going to be the flip point. 99-99. You called it, C-Funk, but with a big flip at the end. It's going to go back Tough Luck's way, and they're going to go ahead and secure the first point, and giving them a great opportunity right here to put this matchup away, to win it 3-2. All they need to do is win this control point, and even if they lose this one, they get one more opportunity to do it.
That is right. If you look at our heroes that are being assembled, I'm seeing Maze.
You are seeing Maze. I'm seeing Maze.
Dare I say it be amazing?
Ah, there we go. It'd been a while since we heard a pun from you, C-Funk, so I'm
I
happy you
know.
managed to get that one in
I
there.
had to.
Yeah, May though, such a great choice. Absolutely, utilizing those
yeah.
walls on this map, and then of course you're often found in that control point area where she can just do so much. She can do so much with her freeze, and you can see very quickly that Maywall to get themselves into the right position. They want to be holding onto the point. The Maywall in return to try and separate the team. This one coming out from Grumpy Pants, and so far, no picks on either team. Maywalls going out though, lots of Maywalls, and oh, very, very nicely done though this time by Grumpy Pants. They do get frozen, but it's Rock Jumper getting the charge on Black 96. That's a huge pick, and now John W. Booth though responds, takes out Rock Jumper, and you can see on the point, believe it or not, they did bully their way on long enough. Elusion now getting that percentage ticking up, but not for too long, it doesn't look, as Tough Luck very quickly responds, pushes the rest of them off the point, looking for picks, and flips it over after only giving up 12%. And you can see picks are still coming through. Picks still coming through.
Can I just say, Rock Jumper got Earth Shatter so fast. That was a quick grab of that ultimate.
It was fast and it was highly effective. That's the thing, Reinhardt, you let him in, you enable him to go in, hit some big fire strikes, hold left click, and all of a sudden he's got his ultimate. You don't track that well and it's game over. There comes the mail, but there's already 2 picks. Grumpy Pants and Smugs taking out the Rhine and the Brig. That's going to be huge. Transcendence out from Zuby. And it looks like, even though the ult economy very, very strong right now for Elusion, not going to be quite enough yet. Not quite enough. They decided to, let's not waste any more ults. Let's regroup. Very smart play. We got a Junkrat out there now instead of May. Shadow Devil making that swap and already causing some damage.
I think they're going to come in with that rally. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
And there it is. Rally out. There's the Fire Strike. Rock Jumper back to ultimate one more time. Both Rhines with ult. I love watching this fight. And there we see the grab come out. Are we going to see the shatters, though? No, it's a big freeze. Big freeze. Grumpy Pants using that mail, that blizzard so effectively. And now you can see one more time, Tough Luck is pushing in. They're doing everything they can. There comes the shatter on a frozen Reinhardt. That is almost nasty is what that is.
That's not what you want to see if you are the other team.
And you can see Grumpy Pants take out Meech. Just a big stagger on Meech on that Zen. John W. Booth making the swap over to Hammond in order to try and get to that point quicker. But you can see Ultimate's coming out. Ultimate's big time coming out. And they do manage to get one onto the point right now. It's at 99%. They need to keep people on there, but it's looking really good for Tough Luck right now. Junkrat trying to do what he can, but is taken out by Beats. And now it's Grumpy Pants punching Black 96 on Reinhardt down. You can see the Lucio trying to stall things out, but too little, too late. That's gonna be it. Oh, I lied to you guys one more time. Soldier managing to stall it out just a little bit longer, but that is gonna be it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, chat, very thrilled to announce that tonight's winner is going to be Tough Luck. Tough Luck with an incredible job. Now we just got to find out if they are still going to be running that third map still just for practice. And it sounds like they are going to. Chat, we can officially say Bloomer was right, which I think is the most important part of tonight's matchup. Tough Luck manages to pull off the win. Very, very close matchup, though, tonight. Could have gone either way, but we are going to be running through, as mentioned, this final stage. Just an opportunity for both teams in this scrim to get a little extra practice, just a little bit extra. And, well, from there, of course, we're going to have an opportunity to actually chat with some of the players as well. Diane's going to be joining us and doing that for us. So, absolutely awesome matchup tonight, C-Funk.
It's, exhilarating for sure, having, every point just about go 99% on both sides.
It's been wild. It's been such a good match, and I'm so thrilled again that both of these teams have joined us, and I can't wait till the next time we see them, whether it's against each other or against other teams. I believe that we've had a few of them signing up already. And oh, picks going. Very nicely done. John W. Booth on the Hanzo taking out Rock Jumper. And that's going to give the first the first cap over to Team Illusion. Team Illusion now working their way up.
Great. And when we look at our ultimate economy, we do have Hanzo's ult for Illusion as well as Mercy's Valkyrie.
Yes, absolutely. Now they don't have a lot to combo. Oh, look at that though. Wow, Evo managing to get that ping headshot on Zuby, which is going to be a huge slowdown for Tough Luck. They're going to have to wait, of course, until they get that Ana. They don't want to try and move in without their main healer.
Yeah, no, that's advised against.
Yeah, usually. I mean, heals. Are heals important in Overwatch? I don't know. It's hard to tell because well, most of my games don't have a healer, so it's hard to say. Oh, and there's Sombra on the side trying to do sneaky little things. Sombra hacking the Widowmaker this time, and Evo trying to take out the Sombra in a 1v1 battle, but then it's Junkrat that comes in and helps save the day. You can see on the point though, lots of things happening. Shadow Devil managing to take out Kingdom's mech, and well, the Doomfist ultimate as well, managing to take out two Lucio and Winston, following up Smug's dashes through Everex.
Oh,
and a regroup one more time.
Oh, poor baby D.Va.
And they're grouping up one more time, guys.
All right, when you look up at our ultimates, again, we do have Hammond's little bombs that will drop. That's great for creating space, especially on a control point.
1000%, and you can see the sleep goes off very quickly, and it's Winston that tickles him back to wake. Rock Jumper now on the point. There comes the Dragons this time. Dragons coming out from John W. Booth on the Hanzo. Doesn't manage to get one, but Evo managed to take out Grumpy Pants. This time the Widow Sombra battle works out in Evo's favor. Evo, again, with taking out Kingdom on D.Va. And right now, 99% so far for Illusion. Tough Luck needs to get and stay on that point. They're doing a great job. They're doing an awesome job right now. Looks like they might swap it over. Looks like they're going to, yes, they are going to manage to. And even though they gave up 99%, they managed to flip it back over. And, well, hey, they might manage to hold it for the entire time now.
That is a potential. They do have Sombra's EMP along with Primal Rage.
Yeah. And we've seen Sombra's coming in so strong today. Again, Sombra, what an incredible character. The DPS that have been taking over that role have just done amazing job. Again, things that I just wish beyond wish that I could pull off. But these guys, they are absolute professionals. They do such a great job. And there's the EMP. We talked about it. It's a 3-person EMP. Huge, no doubt. But Meech on that Valkyrie right now, using that Valkyrie as Mercy. And Evo goes ahead and uses her sights, has the opportunity to see now where everyone's standing. A lot of opportunity for somebody to get some big headshots. And you can see right now it's Rock Jumper using his Primal Rage, eating so many of those shots. But Evo finally manages to take a Rock Jumper out. And that is a big pick right now. And now you can see that Hammond's just rolling around, coming in like a wrecking ball indeed, going round and round, and it's Smugs that is taken out this time on the Tracer. Evo popping off on that Widow, doing an incredible job, but then taken out for their trouble by the Genji. Grumpy Pants. John W. Booth managed to get a pick. Meech raises Evo back from the dead, and John W. Booth takes out Rock Jumper. Evo right back, taking out the Genji, and almost over, but not quite yet. They're still trying to stall it out. The point did get flipped back in Illusion's favor. It's overtime. Someone from Tough Luck has to get on that point. You can see Rock Jumper's trying to move in, does manage to, as the Tracer stalled it out just long enough. One more time, though, gets boot back. Hammond doing a great job. Oh, just manages to touch before the overtime's out. Beat dropped down. That might give them a little more time to regroup, and you can see they did get a couple more people on the point, but it might be too little too late. It is objective secure. That one just for bragging rights, everyone. Just for bragging rights. But a huge win overall for Tough Luck, but in that particular point for Illusion. And we're just waiting now for the game to officially wrap up. But wow, again, C-Funk, we watched some back and forth gameplay tonight. absolutely, what do you even say? It was pandemonium. It was craziness. It was exciting. It was thrilling. It was hype. What an incredible win in the end
Incredible.
for Team Tough Luck.
It was. I do need to point out. I don't know if you noticed this, but John Booth was on a Hanzo. We kept seeing him all night on some tanks, but he was killing it on Hanzo.
Doing a great job getting his name all over that kill feed for sure, C-Funk. And I'd like to take an opportunity to say to everyone in chat, guys, give it up for both teams. Both teams did an incredible job. Absolutely amazing gameplay from both teams. And it was insanely exciting to watch. And now we're being rejoined by the incredible Diane. Diane, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad to be back. That was such an exciting couple of matches. It really could have went either way.
It could have. Now, giving your thoughts, I be honest now, you're happy you changed over to be on my side, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I called
my God. When Rock Jumper?
Yes.
Yeah, Rock Jumper with his shatters. There was 3 in a row that were super amazing. Unfortunately, they weren't able to win that map, but they still were able to pull through. Everyone on both teams played amazing, though.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we already talked to you about the first couple of rounds, and the biggest critique I would say that you gave was maybe using ults a little too liberally, maybe a little too hey, we can do this. Oh, 3 of us did that. Oops, that may have. Did you see an improvement on that in the last half of what we were watching tonight? Or do you think that's still something that they're going to go back and talk about in the locker room after the game?
Honestly, I feel like Illusions actually cleaned it up a bit more. They used less ults, and unfortunately, Tough Luck. We talked about how last time they used 4 ults. This time they used 5. I thought that was pretty funny, but in the end, they still win it, so it was worth it.
Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. They did. I believe it was one point where they actually went in with a six ultimates, and they weren't quite able to capitalize the way I'm sure that they had planned, the way they had hoped. But exactly what you said, results speak volumes. And at the end of the day, they win, and they also get to win our grand prize pool, which is again cold hard cash. How do you argue with that, ladies?
Yeah, very exciting. There was one specific map, Hanamura, where we saw Symmetra Illusions playing Symmetra. That was a very nice pick on them because of how tough Rock Jumper plays. He plays very aggressive, and then some of the times he would play a little bit too aggressive and push towards the Symmetra turret, and that's kind of what threw their game off. Yeah,
no, absolutely can totally agree with what you say there. That's the problem, of course, as a main tank, and I can speak to this one specifically. Sometimes being overly aggressive is fantastic. It's the best gameplay you could possibly make. But then on the flip side, sometimes you overextend just a little more. Maybe you rounded a corner, your healer couldn't get to you, whatever the case may be, and it can also throw a game. Now, that being said, we would love, again, to talk to you, Diane, more about this. And I think we're going to have an opportunity, but we'll talk more about that another time. What I'd like to do is we have a couple of players that are interested in hearing what you have to say and getting their opportunity to chat to you guys, everyone at home watching, and talk about what it is. So we're going to see who our first interview is. I'm not sure, Diane, if you have that information ready to go for us.
Yeah, it'll be John W. Booth. He was playing off tank today and a little bit of
Hanzo. Awesome. So with that, then, I believe we are ready. Diane, take it away.
Hello, John W. Booth. How are you, man? It looks like he's having a little bit of trouble turning on his mic, so we'll just give him a little bit of time. But that Graviton Reinhardt combo in Hanamura, that was a very exciting match. John, are you ready? No, he's still not ready. It's okay. There were a lot of ultimates during that map. There was so many things that I could say. Bastion pick was very crucial on Tough Luck. That was very nice on them.
Thank you very
John.
much. Appreciate that. Hey there. Sorry about that.
No, it's completely fine. How are you today?
Good. Thank you guys for having us. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun too. So, John, how do you feel your team did today?
Obviously we wanted to have a different result, but I think we did a really good job. Tough couple of maps there in the middle. I think we really turned it around well at the end, and that's about as close as they get right there. I'm really proud of what the guys really.
I completely agree 100%. So, how did you get into gaming in particular?
So I actually this is my first PC game and any kind of FPS that I started with. I played like a lot of GameCube growing up, PlayStation, started with a Nintendo 64, but I really wanted to get a team-based game to start playing. Right when this game came out, I started almost from day one. I've been playing it.
Since what? You cut off.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been playing the game basically since the release date. This again was like my first any kind of PC gaming at all that I ever touched. Like I built a computer basically just to play this game. But yeah, I kind of started, I guess, with my parents had a Nintendo 64, and that's what got me.
Oh, wow. It doesn't really seem like it was your first FPS game just because of the way you played Hanzo on that last map. It was really good. Do you typically play DPS?
That is probably the first DPS that I've played in any kind of organized game for the team in 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. So, your team DC, Meech, I feel like that was a very crucial point in the game because of the fact that Meech didn't have his or her Lucio ult, you guys weren't able to counter the Reaper ult. Do you think that's what led on to the next point and why you couldn't win?
Yeah, I think that also our comp really didn't handle any kind of Reaper ult there at the end. That definitely would have helped us out. Um, I mean, Smugs, I think he was on the Reaper there. You probably could have eaten through one of the Lucio ults anyway. Might have been a good switch for me to go to Diva before that, but still respect to Smugs there on the ult. It really helped him win the point.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. Do you have any shout outs or anything that you wanna tell chat?
Well, just I guess a shout out to the Overwatch Tranquility community. This is a real fun place for anybody that's looking to just join a community related to Overwatch. Our season should be starting here about at the end of the month. Look us up online. We got some websites. Come join. Come join.
You cut off a little bit at the end there.
Sorry about that. Just you're just saying if anybody's interested, this is a real fun league that we play in. You can look us up online. We have our Discord server set up if anyone's looking for a team. But just anybody looking for team-based environment for Overwatch, should come give us a look.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll definitely look into that. And with that, our next interview.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic stuff, and that was again John W. Booth, and he did such a great job. You're 100% right, Diane. And to hear that he was saying it was his first FPS on PC, and to hear that what do you say that was his first Hans? Like, wow, how is it that someone who's that new is that much better than me? It's really kind of depressing, actually, to be honest. But he did a great job, and no, absolutely awesome to hear from him as well. Now, Diane, I believe we have one other gentleman that you're going to be going ahead and having a conversation with now as well.
Yeah, we're going to be talking with Kingdom.
Awesome.
Was the off tank. He also played main tank a couple times, and he played ball. It's really interesting to see ball being played just because of the whole meta being goats and everything. Ball can really disrupt them. There's a fine line between feeding and disruption on ball, and he did a really good job on ball.
He did indeed. I know I personally can't wait to hear what he has to say because, again, we're talking about 12, well, more than 12 if you include the subs. Some really amazing Overwatch players, and he definitely made his name be seen, and we saw it often. And again, a great job. I believe he's just about ready for you, Diane. So why don't you take it away for us?
All right. Hi, Kingdom. Are you there, my man? It looks like we also have some mic problems with Kingdom here. On a side note, Tough Luck's Rock Jumper. I feel like I always talk about Rock Jumper because he was so good on that main tank Reinhardt. His Reinhardt was super good, and as well as the Zarya. I don't specifically remember the Zarya's name, but Zarya always had high charge. Going against Lucio's, she was able to help her Reinhardt with the perfect bubbles, countering the Lucio boop. Kingdom, are you ready? It's okay. Kingdom's still not ready, but it's okay. There's also some other things that I wanted to point out, which is the Diva Bomb placements. Diva Bombs are very crucial just because if you place them just a little bit off, they could not be as potent as you want them to be. You can do a little bit of damage but not kill a person, and that's really what changes the fights. And it looks like Kingdom's ready. Hi, Kingdom. How are you?
Hi. I apologize for that. How are you?
No, it's okay. No worries. I'm great. Thanks for asking. So, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was it was a really fun one.
Yeah. So, how do you think your team did?
There's a lot we need to work on, but I'm really happy with the way we played Goats, and the bunker was really strong. There's a lot of things we learned from this that we're going to continue to work on. We actually have a very gruesome schedule, so weekly schedule. So this is really nice to get the players out here and get to have some fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you said really gruesome schedule. How often do you practice?
We scrim 4 nights a week.
Oh, that's a lot. So, you've been playing games for how long now?
All my life. It's been, but Overwatch by far has been the best game I've played, and I really love the community. Shout out to Tranquility community. They've been a second home for me, really.
Yeah, it seems like everyone really loves that Overwatch Tranquility. So, what is the one thing that you guys feel like you need to improve on?
Well, we definitely want to be a little more diverse than being more dominant on Goats. We want to try out different comps and work on our dive a little bit more, as well as various triple DPS stuff. But we had a lot of fun doing all kinds of things tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. So, what do you think is the comp that you guys play best?
Definitely our Goats. We Rock Jumper is just a monster. I'm sure you guys have talked about him quite a bit, and it's so fun playing the off tank for him. Just watching him be able to get all these massive shatters and cleaning it up like I did on that bomb. That was all him. I just pressed Q and got a big 5K because of it.
Yeah, I talked about him so much during these couple of matches. He's so insanely good. And what I thought was really good was how you guys played on Route 66. Do you have anything to say about that, especially your attack?
Oh well, we practiced Route 66 almost to exactly what we want to do. Every single movement, we try to just walk through everything, and we like to do the soft dive with the somber behind and kind of create a crossfire with that and see how it goes from there. So we were really proud of how we did it tonight.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that you guys flanked around and then waited for your tanks to jump in and then officially started your dive, which is really good. Is there anything you want to shout out or promo or anything before we're finished here?
Tranquility Season 3. Make sure you guys come see, because it's gonna be a wild ride. There's more teams to see and great talent. So, but we're really grateful to have the opportunity to play for you guys. So thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a good one. Congratulations.
And with that, let me just take a moment to talk about what a classy gentleman Kingdom just was. He gets an opportunity to talk about himself and say, "Look at all my big plays and look at what I did." And what does he say? He goes, "Let me tell you guys how great my main tank is." And I didn't even have to do anything. I just pressed the button. He did all the work. That is just absolutely the epitome of class, and I love hearing that. I love not only good sportsmanship amongst competitors, amongst the people that are playing against each other, but I love when I hear how incredible, how amazing that great positive communication is between the teams as well. Guys, we're just about done for you tonight, but before we leave you, there is a huge thing, C-Funk, we talked about before. Could you maybe just recap for us our big announcement, our big surprise for everybody here at home tonight?
We actually have 2 announcements. The first one is you are seeing a competition where the winners get $30 for this month. We have expanded it into next month, but we have we have 10 spots on the reservations list. You will get a first pick. Keep in mind that you can't be the teams that played in this month on the reservations teams. You'll have to wait until those people do get an opportunity to select their dates. As well, are you ready for the second great announcement?
I'm so ready, C-Funk. My body's ready.
Well, I guess it's really 3 announcements. The second announcement is everyone who does play next month does get added into a drawing to win more money. And what do we not like for more money?
Money.
More
What?
money. But one more now. Wait, there's more. We are working on expanding into other esports categories. Our very next esports expansion is going to be into CS:GO. So stay tuned for that if you do love CS:GO.
Wow. And if you love this, the first person shooter style part of Overwatch, obviously CS:GO. What an incredible game. What a legacy in that game. And so exciting. And I love saying that. It's so exciting, C-Funk, how incredible those matchups are. I know that it's something I'll be tuning in and watching. I don't know if I'll be given the honor of being the caster for that. I will be definitely watching though, because I know that, again, those guys, the people that are playing in CS:GO, they have put so much time, so many hours to refine their craft as well that, it's unreal that the Proving Grounds Arena already is expanding this quickly, this fast. And we have to thank you guys, of course, for that. Everyone who's listening to my voice right now, watching us, make sure that you hammer that follow button before you take off. This is only our very second broadcast here on TPG Arena. And we're so thrilled that you guys have given us the opportunity to hang out with us today. And that means the world. I just want to really quickly give some shout outs to some of the people that are working in the background right now. We've got, there's Hallway Raptor, there's Shy Guy, there's Childish Rambino, there's Werp, all sorts of people. I'm probably missing names as well. They're doing an amazing job for the 3 of us here on camera that if it wasn't for them, we couldn't be here. So big thank you to all of them. And then, of course, I've got to give a shout out to these 2 lovely ladies beside me. First, we've got Diane. You can find her on twitch.tv/DianaMay. And hopefully we can get a shout out in chat for that as well. And then my incredible co-caster, the light of my life here, C-Funk, twitch.tv/CFunkPlay. C-Funk, thank you for such an incredible job you did tonight as well, as always.
And don't forget about yourself, Bloomer. You guys make sure you check out this one right over here. Amazing, funny, amazingly funny dude. Twitch.tv/Bloomer for the win.
Thank you so much. Although, let's be honest, guys, if you're going to take those Amazon Primes, I would definitely recommend it to one of those 2 lovely ladies. Guys, thank you so much once again for hanging out with us. We will be back on tomorrow for our next broadcast here on TPG Arena. More Overwatch action. If you enjoyed, make sure you come join us. We're going to be back here. I know I can't wait. I know you too. You're excited?
Oh, I'm definitely excited.
Diane?
Most definitely. I'm so excited for the next games.
I'm so excited. I'm throwing the cue cards. There we go. We did it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Keep your stick on the ice, and we'll see you next time in the Proving Grounds.